Right, we're live on.
Yeah?
We're live
What
on.
are we on tonight? What are we on?
The YouTubes.
YouTube. Welcome. Watch along tonight. West Ham United against Brentford. Nuno's had a little bit of time to work with the team. Obviously, Keith Andrews is a little bit up and down in terms of the results profile at Brentford. A chance for West Ham to win tonight, I think, and get out to the bottom three.
I think it's a hard one, but I think it'll be 0-0.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a shit to bed night, but we'll see. We'll see. I like this Thiago up front for them, though. I do like him.
Yeah, I think it's... I just think with the quality of like Jared Bowen, you've always got a chance of winning a game. He's someone who can... I was going to say, yeah, I feel like I'm leaning miles away. Someone who you've got on the side, you always think you can win a game with. I mean, I think... I just seen Nuno's comms on the training ground, just the way he was talking to the players. There's kind of a calm assuredness about him. I think the fact that Ange has been sacked now as Forest manager as well,
At last.
will actually, even help Nuno more. It sounds bizarre that, but it'll actually help Nuno more. Because it kind of reinforces the fact of how good a job he done at Forest, and also how difficult Marinakis can be as an owner to obviously work with.
Yeah, I think with West Ham, I've got the right manager. Ange said they've got a couple of really good players. And I think now that what the mix they've got, I think they'll be safe. They're not going to go down. I think they're going to finish mid-table. And I think it'll be a comfy one, and then Nunez can go and build on that next season. But I think just for now, it needs to get to that little magic 40-point sweet spot, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they were offering, was it... a decent price on West Ham to stay up. Was it not Bet365 or something? We're offering
I think someone put that in the Telegram.
15 to 8 or 8 to 15, was it? Was that? What was it, 8 to 13 or?
Yeah, someone put that in the Telegram.
You'd have to fancy West Ham to stay up from here. And I think with Nuno going in,
Yeah.
you remember when he came into Wolves in a similar situation. He's pragmatic. He knows how to set a team up not to lose a game.
Yeah.
And I think slowly as he gets more and more of a kind of handle on the team and gets working with them on the coaching pitch, I think he'll start to nudge the team in the right direction. On the other side of that, when you look at Ange, I actually watched the game, and Forest should have scored 2 goals. Gibbs White had one really good chance, and the chance a couple of minutes after that was a little bit of an over it header from Douglas Luiz, but it was half a chance.
But he didn't lose the game. He didn't lose his job at the weekend.
No, I think he... I seen his comms again going into the game. I thought it's
awful, didn't it?
Yeah, bad. Where it's like his arrogance, isn't it? He's like going on about Spurs and all that.
Yeah, he just like he didn't look comfortable talking though. He looked like he was shaking, he was itching, he didn't look to me like he knew he was a dead man walking. That's what he looked like to me. I seen that and straight away I was like, he's gone. Any sniff of a bad result here and he's gone.
Yeah, but as I say, I don't think his attitude and I don't think his arrogance in terms of the way he was speaking to the press, the interviews he'd done where he looked down, he looked a beaten man along, within a couple of weeks of taking the job. A long way out, we were saying, this fella's not going to make it.
We did say that.
He's not going to make it.
I thought he'd make it closer to Crimbo than he has done, but I did say Crimbo.
Yeah, and you know what? As I say, when I see his interviews and the way he's speaking and the way, he kind of charmed the romance, the UK press, hasn't he, since his time here in Scotland and his time here in Tottenham. And I think people have just seen through a few of the cracks with him. I don't think... He did actually, if you remember when he first come in, I knew he's a copy and paste merchant, and I'm like, I've been on him heavy, haven't I, in terms of the defensive line, because he actually said when he come in, if you go back to his interviews early in his Spurs tenure, he was saying, yeah, we all just copy Guardiola, mate.
Yeah.
And he wasn't messing. He actually wasn't messing. Like he is genuinely just ripped off. As lots of coaches do. What's the great saying? Good artists borrow, great artists steal. There's nothing wrong with taking an idea from somebody and developing it or putting your own stamp on it. But I do think Ange's been found out solely for the fact of he actually just was copy and pasting. Yeah. Like his interview that pissed me off the most was the one where he talks about set plays and all, and he's got this arrogance.
I don't care.
Yeah. And actually Forest conceded 10 goals from set plays or something like that. So it's like, And it's just that. It's that what it.
Especially in this season, set plays. It's a. They've been major player in most teams' play, not just set play, like the long throw-ins.
Yeah, the long throws back in it, yeah.
So for Ange just to dismiss them and go, yeah, not bothered. That was massive.
Which is fine if you're getting. Which is fine if you're getting results and winning games, but if you're not, then obviously, you look like a right tit, don't you? And obviously
you get the bullet for it.
Yeah, so I wasn't surprised to see them get beat because I just felt they were a little bit fragile. I actually thought they played really well up until going behind, and then they just kind of lost their heads, and before they knew it, they were 2 down and the game was beyond them. But when I look at, now they've made the decision, obviously Dyche is in there, I think now. I haven't seen it. It said it was virtually done, but I haven't seen anything. Is there anything here on the...
It's done. It's been here we go, Danny.
Oh, right.
But we did say 3 weeks ago.
You did it. No.
4 weeks ago, I've got to give credit to my mate in work, Kieran, because he said he lives in there, he goes to game, he'd be the next manager.
But also, it was him, Steve Stone and Ian Wone, it looks like are going to go in, were all Forest. They were all academy lads at Forest.
Isn't that where Dyche lives? He lives around here, doesn't he?
No, they were in the academy.
Dyche lives at the minute. He's not far from Forest.
I don't know where he is at the minute. He was down there, down them ways. And but I'm saying to you, they all know Forest really well from being there as players. And when I look at it, I think the job that Dyche did, taking over from Lampard and solidifying Everton, although it wasn't always the best type of footy, I think it's obviously been a big factor in Maranakis wanting to just steady the ship here. There was a few other names linked with it, but also they need a steady hand on the tiller. And when you look at the side that Dyche inherits here, the group of players, some of the when you look at the Everton team that he obviously walked away from or got sacked from, I would have to say this Forest side is a lot more exciting in terms of its
look at the midfield you've got. You've got a couple of really good centre halves. Forward line, I mean, that Chris Woods and Dyche.
Keeper was good last year, yeah. Sells team of the year.
Sells is great. They've got a good spine. If you look at Elliot, you put Elliot and Anderson. They got that.
Elliot Anderson's had the most touches and most passes in the league. I've seen on the
and the most forward passes, which is the big one.
But when you look at Forest, like they're still in Europe, they play Porto, don't they, Thursday night in Europe. So a chance for Dyche to hit the ground running. And as I say, I think him knowing him, he'll go in and settle the place down. I think it just needs a steady hand. He's really calm, really measured manager. Obviously, knowing the club will help them massively, and having that connection with the club out the gate, for him and his staff. And I think it's a great job for Dyche. I think he deserves it based on the job he done at Everton. But also, he's got an opportunity. I know he's got a bit of a madcap owner. Maranakis is a volatile owner, but if you do a good job for him. And Dyche is really good at managing up. If you do a good job for him, that could be Dyche's opportunity to become a Forest legend.
That's the question. You obviously know Dyche well. How do you reckon he's going to get on with the owner?
Yeah, I've got it here. That's it.
How do you reckon he's going to get on with this owner?
He manages up really well. He's quite politically astute. Dyche, he's not volatile.
Shit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's had some experience with fucking now.
That comes through on him when you get a little
he's had some experience at Burnley where he's had a steady owner and obviously turned a profit for the club and really developed the club while he's been there, and then gone to Everton and been in a bit of a financial firefight, over through a traumatic period in the club's history. So, I think that'll bode him in good stead. The problem you've got is, you've got to hit the ground running. He's shown this owner that if you don't hit the ground running, he'll sack you within 35 days. You know, I mean, I'm just grabbing me tea here. I wonder how much severance he's got there, and how much he's just pocketed. I mean, I've seen him driving out in a nice Bentley, so it is a great profession to get into, football management, and getting sacked. It's a fucking.
So he's been in the job for 39 days, I think it was. I seen.
What, you got a 2-year deal,
and he's just got sacked.
Yeah.
He gets all them wages.
It depends, doesn't it? I think he gets it until he gets it.
Everyone's 20 million, innit?
Everyone's different, but doesn't he get it until he gets a new job or gets a better paid job or something? So it depends on how you structure it.
So if he just sat there now on his arse and didn't work, he's getting weighed in from Forest.
Yeah.
For getting sacked.
But it depends how much his severance is. So if he's got 12 months severance, he'll get 12 months wages.
Everyone's a bit different. We don't know
you don't know what contract they've signed.
But it'll be a minimum 12 months severance minimum,
which is what, easy 5 mil.
5-6 mil. So he can sit there. That's what he should do, though. That's what he should have done last time. He's got to sit there, go and watch footy, go and soak more footy in, go abroad, watch, but just soak as much as you can in.
Or become a better coach.
Doesn't sound like he's going to do that, though. Coach. From what you were saying before.
6-4 favourite to take Celtic job is Ange.
Not got a clue. It's a bit of time out.
He's just a footy slag, isn't he? He's just a footy slag.
Jerry Gerardi. Cheers, Jerry. Good evening, lads. Great podcast as always from an Italian fan. Joey, always spot on 100%. Keep grilling those Rolex wearing, champagne drinking commies.
Well, what have you got on?
Yeah. I don't like champagne though.
No, I don't like champagne. It gives me heartburn.
No, yeah, it's a strange old time, isn't it? Out on the streets again. There's
panic in the streets of London.
Did you see the thing about the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans not being allowed into Aston Villa for the game?
Yeah, I know what people are saying because they've been banned. There was kick-off last night, wasn't there? Between the Maccabi Tel Aviv and
Derby got abandoned.
Right, Derby got abandoned. But if that wasn't say that was Maccabi Tel Aviv versus Chelsea, them fans wouldn't have been banned from coming to England. They wouldn't have been. It's because it's Aston, because it's where it is, because the location. It's because of the MPs in and around that area, and because of the noises around that area. That's why they've been banned to come. If it was Chelsea, they would either come over and play the game 100%. So you can't pick and choose and say, oh, it's because of the hooligans. It's not. They would have played at Chelsea. They would have if it was playing against Chelsea.
I don't see how with all the surveillance we've got and all the police resources we've got, how any part of this country is off limits to anybody unless we want it to be. Like, I get the concern about the game, and obviously, the Birmingham area being, a load of Muslim people in there, or people who certainly don't like Israeli people or Israeli football fans.
Yeah, there's definitely the extremism aspect. And
obviously the danger for the sake of them coming over to watch a footy match, the kick-off that could happen. But also, what I don't get is how Jewish people get attacked and killed in a synagogue in Manchester, and yet Jewish people get banned from Birmingham.
Well, there'd be Jews. The thing is, what they've said, there'd be Jews at the game because there's Aston Villa fans. There should be a few Jews at the game anyway.
I've seen some Villa fans, Jewish Villa fans.
So there will be Jews at the game. It's just this. It's because of the area. That's 100% that the Jews have been banned from coming over. That's a fact. Whatever anyone else says, that's just noise. If it was anywhere else, maybe not. Maybe Manchester again. But you're right. They might have been banned from coming to Manchester. But then a Jew's being killed in Manchester. So yeah, there's going to be... And you're right again, there's the amount of CCTV and the amount of footage we've got of these football hooligans. Why can't you ban the hooligan aspect of it? Just pick out the hooligans, because they're not every single one of their fan is going to be a football hooligan.
But it's not about that, is it? It's about it's about their fans getting attacked in that area by the people of that area who aren't happy with them visiting. So obviously, from a security perspective, it's not a good look.
No, it's not.
That we can't control certain areas in our country are no-go areas if certain people decide that you can't go in there.
So what happens when Spurs bowl up to Aston Villa this season away? Well,
now they can.
Are they going to ban the Spurs fans?
The thing for me is here. So you've had a few Muslims kick off here to protest against Israeli footy fans coming in.
Yeah.
And Ayub Khan, the MP, has come out. Obviously, I've seen the lawyer for the fella who jumped in for the two lads who got stuck into the busies in
got a big
Manchester airport and haven't been sentenced yet.
It's nuts, yeah.
They haven't been, the where they
bingo and
busy, the busy woman. And the lawyer who popped up right away on the scene for them, you see him all over social media, he's just a little weasel.
Yeah.
I think he's running to be an MP or something like that.
He's had to be between them, didn't he?
But the thing is, they're saying, I've seen Tommy Robinson's been in Israel this week doing like a state visit, and I don't know whether he had a Maccabi Tel Aviv kit on.
Yeah. He did.
And he said he's going to go to the game or something like that. And then I seen them doing a video. So it's like tit for tat on the social medias. I seen them doing a video saying like, oh yeah, come on then, come to Birmingham and all that. So I'm looking at it going, there's a weird thing going on at the minute where certain demographics are allowed to be very threatening, very confrontational online and in the public domain, and nothing happened to them. And then other people who are considered enemies of the state can't fucking utter the word, otherwise they're put in jail and locked away.
It's a two-tier policing system.
And I must say, while we're on today, it is the anniversary today of Peter Lynch's death, the guy who was jailed in 2024 for obviously his part in protesting, wasn't he, and put a placard up or something like that.
Blacks up, yeah.
And then obviously the coroner's report still to come out on that. And it doesn't look good for the authorities that at all. That doesn't look good at all. When we're talking about, I think Keir Starmer's on the brink of collapse, like literally on the brink. And I think this China spy issue on top of, I don't know whether you've seen the 2 Ukrainian firebombers, alleged rent boys, both male models, firebombers who had firebombed one of the properties that Keir Starmer owns. 2 of them have decided to plead not guilty and are going to run into trial, where one's pled guilty. There was 3 alleged, some of the allegations, some of the rumours on the forums were that they were 3 Ukrainian rent boys that hadn't been paid and were really furious about it, and obviously decided to take the law into their own hands.
We don't know for sure.
Well, we don't know, but obviously they're the rumours on the rumour mill. So obviously Keir's got a lot to answer for. Obviously you've got the grooming gang cover-up, which looks like today Maggie Oliver's done a piece. The woman who's been a champion, really has been, of those girls who were raped and groomed by the old religion of peace geezers who have targeted them. And what's happened is Maggie's done an interview in the Express today and basically said that although he denied it publicly, Sadiq Khan was aware of this going on in London and has publicly kind of stayed away from it. So it would be nice to see Sadiq Khan have his knighthood rescinded. I doubt we'll see it. It would be nice to see him removed as London Mayor, because I genuinely don't think he's I think he's
on his last
Mike Bloomberg. He's that Bloomberg in America's fucking stooge puppet, isn't he? And they're intent on ruining English culture as some kind of get back against the empire and against the colonies that truly are, in my opinion, people who do not like.
Well, the headline today in the Daily Express was Mayor accused over grooming gangs cover up in capital.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the Maggie Oliver thing.
That's the headline.
I'll have to just get back on this. Josh Black has sent in. Josh, nice one, mate. Joey's Mount Rushmore of Bell Ends. Who was my Mount Rushmore of Bell Ends, mate? That's 4 people.
It's too hard to pick.
Is this in football or is this just in general?
Just Bell Ends.
My God, yeah.
Who's the biggest bell end you can think of?
Stan's got to be on one. Gary Neville's
Neville's got to be on there.
Lineker's up there, isn't he? Lineker does me capping.
You know what? Lineker does me capping, but I wouldn't put him in my top 4. I mean, Lineker puts his money's mouth is and actually got some of the Lineker's lads into his house, didn't he? So he's outside my top 5.
Turn your mic round.
I'd say Starmer for me.
Yeah.
Just the way he's been since he's got into power and the way he's just gaslit everybody. I'd have to say he who cannot be mentioned, who I'm in court with in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't mention him.
And
he and she, or just he?
Can't be mentioned.
Anyone to go to court with?
That's enough.
And then Sparky, put Sparky on there. Even though he dusted Savage at the weekend.
No, well,
Gary Neville's got the fucking...
Oh, no.
He didn't say Neville?
He didn't say Neville.
Oh, Neville then, yeah. Leave Sparky off.
Leave Sparky off.
Yeah.
Sorry, leave Neville on, put Sparky off. Gary Neville, what am I about Gary Neville? Mark Hughes and Robbie Savage ran into each other, didn't they, top of the conference with Carlisle and Forest Green. And I don't know whether you've seen the interview of Savage. He's a fucking prick, honest to God. Like an absolute prick. So he's got just his gear's mad. He's got these mad bottoms on with like the laces of the bottoms undone.
God, he's got an Armani tattoo on his chest. And that says it all.
He obviously goes to the fans, He noises the fans up. He's like a pantomime, He loves it. But obviously he's moaning, saying the fans had gone too far and crossed the line and all that. Even though he's giving it the beans when they score. He's having a ding-dong with Sparky Hughes across the technical area and all that.
Was he, yeah?
Yeah, they were having it. and he's going, I've got in his head and all that. We were much the better team, even though they lost. We had 27 final entries compared, and like everyone's putting trophies up on the thing. Well done, Robbie, 27. Like he's just a fucking blade, Like he could even get on the Mount Rushmore Sav. He's fucking starting to do my tits in the big Afghan hound, fucking big donuts. But yeah,
hey boy,
they got beat by Sparky, so I didn't know who would want to win that, because I don't really want. I'd rather Sparky probably and Carlisle win it than Dale Vincent Savage, because you got 2 tits there as opposed to 1.
I know. Talking of ex-players scrapping, did you watch the boxing, the charity boxing, the clip sent you the other day?
Oh yeah.
Did you see Lee Trundle?
Yeah, he was in some shape.
Jesus, looks like a wrestler.
Yeah,
he was in shape.
Yeah.
Well, it's lad, fucking hell. Can be better.
Yeah, there was a few good little scraps there. Jody Morris did well against Bentley. I was laughing when they were coming out and all that, doing all the ring walks, but fair play to them. Like, seemed like a good cause, and he raised a few quid there, but I felt sorry for
Paddy.
Paddy got starched.
Paddy.
I didn't see it, because I just seen we're in a QPR group, and I just seen the group lit up the next day, and I was like, what's going on there? So then,
what with all the ex-lads?
Like Brad Orr and Mackie and all that, Derry and all that, were all like laughing, going, fucking hell, he's nearly banged his head off the fucking corner buckle and all that. But to be fair, he's in good shape. Curtis Davis there, won like a smack off him. He's a big
big unit, isn't he?
I heard the lad shouting, one of the boxing fellas was shouting, Curtis, you'll do well in Misfits, lad, and all that. Shouting into him. Fair play getting in there.
Just picking him off, yeah. Well,
there's one in Liverpool, I think, in a few months.
You fancy it?
No. Can't pay me much. Can't pay me. I'm not doing it for charity. I want 10 mil or something like that. Canelo and that, I get 100 mil. Me and Gary Neville's got to be worth 10 mil.
You and Gary Neville will get on Misfits.
10 mil a man, innit?
Imagine that.
He's got enough though. He's not going to need
Listen, he goes to the gym at 5 every morning, Gaz.
Does he?
Yeah.
Good. I bet he boxes like Keir Starmer. I bet he does. I haven't seen the team news here. Have we got any team news?
Yeah. Have we gone over? Have I missed anything over Liverpool Man United?
No, we'll go over that in a bit. I'm going to go over Rangers and Celtic. There's a lot happened up there. I don't know whether you've seen Rangers have appointed Danny Roll today, the former Chef Wednesday manager, who was Germany assistant, Leipzig assistant, etc.
Yeah,
I think it's a good appointment for him.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it like a few bit. Didn't someone text you saying that he's top?
Josh Windass.
Josh Windass, yeah, was saying
really good. Yeah, Josh thinks he's really good. So I would really watch that space. The only thing is, he obviously hasn't been first choice, has he? They've tried to get Muscat by the looks of it. They've tried to get Steven Gerrard by the looks of it, but obviously something's gone wrong there. I do really think that Kevin Thelwell's under pressure. This appointment has got to drop in and work for him. He's already under pressure with the signing of Chimiti from Everton for the money they've paid, because he hasn't done a fucking tap yet. And when I seen the socials the other day, you've got sport supporters fucking questioning them in hotels, pulling them up, which you've seen a couple of weeks back, and obviously in the stadium at the weekend they were getting after them. They had to get stewards in between them, because they were given I think it's someone Stuart and Patrick Stewart or something like that, is it?
I don't know.
Someone Stewart and obviously Kevin Thelwell. And then there was a sign up in the stadium saying, you better go or we're going to clear you out.
Yeah.
And then you seen after the game, I know they drew a draw at the weekend.
Are these that firm, what they call the Bears?
I seen James Tavernier going over to the Union Bears.
Union Bears, yeah.
It looked like he was getting it in the neck from them, because they just won't have, the Rangers being where they are. And as I say, for me now, the pressure's on them. And I just don't think they've got the team. I think they've lost too many good players.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll get into Celtic in a minute. Padge, how did you end up pushing fellow Patriot and national treasure Morrissey in a wheelchair for the spend the day in bed video? Padge, I knew Morrissey through a guy who was a QPR fan called Liam, and he introduced me to him, and then I just met him a couple of times, went to a few shows, and then just got an email out the blue saying, do a fancy being in one of his videos? So I was like, yeah. And it ended up being a good song, actually, and I had to go down to London and do me bit of a cameo, push him around an old...
Decent actor, to be fair.
Yeah, it's good, right? But I do think it's one of the best songs he's put out on his own. Nah?
Have you caught up with him over the state of the country nowadays, or when was the last time?
No, not really politically. No, I haven't had a chat with him about politics for a while. He's quite outspoken, isn't he? I think
that'd be a good chat there.
Been seeing videos of his gigs and he's still got it, hasn't he?
Yeah, still, but that's how that's how he rolls, doesn't he? Just travels the world, staying in hotels. He doesn't live anywhere, no fixed abode, isn't he? Just travels and gigs. I think he's just got that disillusioned with what's going on here. I think he's seen what was happening here a long time before. So yeah, it's a strange one in terms of the video getting on it, but it's something that I've seen. Dyche's obviously on one, isn't he, with the Blossoms? But I'd rather take my one with Morrissey. I think it's cooler.
Yeah. Dyche's on with the Blossoms. Yeah.
Are they all Burnley fans or something?
Johnny Barnes is one with World in Motion.
That's a classic. That's timeless classic.
World in Motion is.
But see him singing that.
Do you reckon Moz would be interested getting down for a chat one day?
Hopefully. Let's try and get him on, but I don't know whether he does this type of thing.
No.
Don't see him doing many of them, do you?
No.
Be nice.
It would be nice.
It would really be nice. Celtic, on the other hand, I watched Celtic lose at Dundee, and Brendan Rodgers' interview after the game was perplexing. I kind of thought, does he want the sack? Is he trying to get the Forest job here?
Yeah.
Because he said, what am I meant to do if, I've been used to having a Ferrari or something, and now I've got a Honda Civic. Like, I can't drive it like a Ferrari.
Well, drive like a Honda Civic then, you fucking bell.
Yeah, it was just Brendan being Brendan. Yeah. Brendan. But it was a really weird, comment, because he's usually quite shrewd with the media, and I thought, he's trying to get out here. He wants out of this. He thinks these are shite, and he thinks there's a Prem job up at the Lizard. And obviously Hearts are pissing it, aren't they? Hearts beat Kilmarnock. Tony Bloom, the actual Lizard, is Hearts at the top of the table. Derek McInnes. So they're cruising. 5 points clear, I think, of Celtic now. So is Brendan...
Could Ange come and save Celtic this season?
I could see him. He's fucking failing up. We're talking people failing up. Graham Potter, Sweden manager.
Oh, he has absolutely abboed the fuck out of that job.
To be fair though, it's only for the remainder
4
of
games.
For the 4 games. They've got no chance. They've got Bob Hope of
yeah, it's just to see if he gets a tune out of them,
and if he does,
he'll take the next campaign.
If he does, it's not. I think he might get a little tune out of them. He might.
You think he will?
Yeah, I think he
for
might.
What though?
Because he can't do any worse.
Come on, get 2 years. They're not going to play in an international tournament.
No, he won't get 2
they're not going to get
really.
into the. But I'm saying he's going to play 4 games. They're not going to qualify.
No, they're not. They can't.
So what? Well, in 2 years, go on, wait 2 years for the Euros, mate.
Yeah, he'll sit on that job. Listen, that's a decent job. That's where he can gig.
International footy, you're just getting weighed in throughout the year just to obviously play 4 or 5 times throughout the year.
Yeah, you'd have to go round and watch all the lads playing, wouldn't you? All over wherever.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking decent gig.
And they'd pay for it, wouldn't they?
Right?
Yeah. So you travel around a bit, so you can take, if you. That's why it kind of suits the older manager, because you can, your kids have grown up, and you can travel around with your partner. And obviously see a bit of the world, take in the game, because you can plan it. Say,
look who's top of that. Worst performance.
DCL.
2 out of the 5. DCL and Beto were in the top 5.
He didn't take the knee, did he? DCL didn't take the knee for the
weekend.
Because he would have pulled his hamstring.
Black Lives nonsense.
Because he was injured to stand up.
He's got black fatigue.
Yeah, which is right. Listen, he's looked at it and gone, this is a load of fucking nonsense. This isn't fucking doing nothing for fucking racism. Get this to fuck. That's what he's done.
I'll tell you what does fucking nothing for racism. I don't know whether you've seen it. Diane Abbott was doing the rounds asking for repatriations.
Yeah, I've seen it, and you can't take anyone serious who wakes up and puts an odd pair of shoes on to go to work. That's what she done. You can't take her serious. She just gets a fuck.
She's a full sickie. She must be.
No, she had odd shoes on a tube going to work.
Yeah, but that might be just the
big monk.
The style, that might be the thing. But
no,
she's asking for repatriations for the empire and the children of empire, and you're going, what are you going to pay us then for the education that you've all got, and what are you going to pay us for the standard of living increase that you've all got? Because anyone who came over from the Windrush has come off a fucking island somewhere where it's had a lot less sanitation, a lot less fucking life enjoyment and job opportunities and security is what you've got here. And it's a massive upgrade. That's the reason you'd have come to live here. Obviously we needed to replace the men that had been killed in the First and Second World War, so there was going to be a shortage in terms of replacing the populace. That's been pulled in from the Commonwealth, from the Empire.
Yeah.
And those people have been given a phenomenal start in life compared to what they would have had they stayed in the countries that they're from. Now, for their ancestors and their great-granddaughters and great-grandsons to come and ask for money for it, it's like, you fuck off, you cheeky bastards.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Like, honestly, Lenny Henry, I'm just like, do you know what? The Chagos Island, I don't know whether you've seen this. We've Starmer, the tit, another thing he's give away, the Chagos Islands, which is going to cost us money to give away. And strategically, I don't even know whether our military want to give it away. But anyway, he's giving it away. So 600 people are coming back. It's like people are leaving the Chagos Islands now to come back and live in the UK before the loophole closes. Well, I think Diane Abbott and Lenny Henry and anybody, Sadiq Khan, who fucking is against our country, who is asking for stupid shit like repatriations or accusing people of Islamophobia or anti-Semitism, you're going to just move to the Chagos Islands. You're just fucking getting fucked right off. Like, we just have to have a zero tolerance like policy with them now. Any bollocks areas and you're gone. Now, I'm hoping the party that come in is that's what they offer. They say, listen, we are having no bollocks. Any fucking bakes here are gone. Because we've seen this week, Rihanna White, how old was she? Rihanna White, 29-year-old from Walsall, stabbed 23 times, 11 times in the neck to death by Dennis Magic, who's 19-year-old asylum seeker who's come here illegally and is now facing a murder charge and is being paid for, his solicitor and his translator, by legal aid, which is the taxpayer. It's fucking insanity. It's suicidal empathy, and there's not just one. No. We also had a situation, and they gaslight you again, and they said crewmen rape woman in Brighton. And then you go, Abdullah Ahami, Karim Al-Dansarat from Egypt, and Abraham Al-Ishate from Egypt, and the other lad, Abdullah Ahmadi, is from Iran. Again, illegal people who'd invaded the country, who've obviously been based in a migrant hotel in Crewe, and have had a day out in Brighton and decided to rape somebody on the beach. Yeah. Like,
and that could be your daughter. That's what people, these divvies on the left don't understand.
We also had, and again, you know, Hyde Park, we've had Abdullah Rahman Adnan Abdullah, right? Think that's how you fucking say it. You can see he sounds fucking English, right? Who's from Egypt, who was sentenced in Egypt for being part of the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood, a bomb maker for the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood, sentenced in Egypt, came here and has been given stay in the Hilton Hotel, all right? He's then gone out into Hyde Park and raped a girl in Hyde Park. So this is state funded. The state is funding our women and children being raped by illegal invaders. It's fucking insanity.
It actually is insanity. Like, it's insane.
When you say it like that, you're going, what are they thinking? Like, how can they label anybody? How is anybody on the streets here saying refugees are welcome? Like, seriously. Like, we've got the resources of the country are breaking down. I don't know whether you've seen the guy from GB News goes into the hospital and there's 40 people from a migrant hotel on the thing to come in and get hospital, to get dentists, to get... Yeah. And, like, it's just like... It's just a joke. Like, you can't get it. Like, the people of the country who've paid into the system cannot get looked after by the system they've paid into, and yet people who are turning up here illegally are being rewarded for it. So what kind of deterrent is that? Like, you've got people who are all over the world going, oh my God, before this fucking gravy train stops, we best break into this country.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
And they're just fucking coming here and coming here and coming here. Now,
why are Egyptians here though? Can I ask, and why are Egyptians here?
Because there's an Islamic fucking regime in Egypt, and they've had in Egypt.
No, there's no. Just, they can't feel threatened in their own country.
There was like a civil war in Egypt not long ago with the part of the what was it called? The
Muslim
revolution.
Brotherhood.
No, it was the something revolution.
The thing of the
Arab Revolution.
By Dan.
No, you had Libya
Arab Spring.
Arab Spring. You had Libya go. You had a war.
And was
in
that in the
Civil War
Sinai Peninsula?
Yeah, well, Syria, it's all kicked off. It's again completely caused by the war hawks.
We're saying
Syria, Iraq.
There's people saying it's done by design.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think we can argue against that, because you follow the money.
I can't get this thing on. Absolutely. So this is the thing about it. I'm going to go through this. This is in the UK, and I know we're on the footy chat here. So predictions for me, just before we get off into the rabbit hole of the madness of this immigration policy. Predictions for the game tonight. What are you going for?
I'll go first. I'm going for 2-0 West Ham.
2-0.
I'm going to go 0-0.
Yeah, you said that last week, to be fair.
Yeah.
I fancy West Ham. I'm going to back West Ham, yeah.
I'm going to go 1-1.
I'm going to back West Ham. I'm going to say 2-0 West Ham. Jarrett Bowen goal.
Few going 2-0, yeah. T Gunner's gone 2-0 on the chat. Few going
2-0 to Brentford, he's gone.
So Gary Neville was commentating on Sky when he yesterday the match.
Andy Duggan saying there was no war in Egypt. The takeover was over 10 years ago.
I thought it was a long time ago, because I remember
there being a civil unrest, is what I'm saying to you.
When I was there, and it was sort of going on, that was over 10 years ago.
So this was a mad stat to see in this week. The number of recorded rape offences in England and Wales from 2002 to 2024-25. In 2002, it was like 6,000 a year.
Yeah.
All right. In 2013, it ends up at 20,000.
Yeah.
2016-17, it doubles to 40,000. 2018-19, it adds another 20,000 to 60,000. And last year it was 71,600.
What's the trend?
What's changed?
What's the trend gone there?
What's changed?
I think we all know that.
And then this is another thing. So that's obviously the area charges, and the MI5 put some stats out about terrorism, saying 1 in 5 of all terrorism arrests last year were people aged 17 or under.
Fucking hell!
All right. So that's they also said there was a 35% increase on arresting people for terror charges. Yet our government incentivised military-aged men who hate the West to come and live in a hotel in the UK before gifting them fucking properties. We are actively encouraging, with our policies towards illegal immigration and what we do, military-aged people to come here. So we've got a rise in terrorism, we've got a rise in rapes, and we're just going, yeah, keep coming. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, if you're not happy with that, you're a racist.
Yeah, well,
it's like, what?
Did you see the Tony Blair interview? Where wasn't it an interview or was it a chat? Someone's recorded them anyway, and Tony Blair's basically said we have to stop thinking of Britain as a nation for the British, and we have to think of it as a global nation going forward. So
he seems to be pulling a load of strings everywhere, this Blair. Like I don't think he's ever given up power. I really don't. You know, when you see the amount of times his name's bandied about, certainly went to do with this Middle East peace movement in terms of, you know, he's going to run Gaza or whatever the nonsense they were putting out. But also, he's there in the background. He was there in COVID. He's there with the fucking digital ID. He's just there. And when we look at it, him and Alistair Campbell have got a fucking lot to answer for. Marching us into that war in Iraq, which has destabilised that region massively. And then the domino effect has ended up with why we've got these problems in our country, why we've got these people coming from these crazy countries, because our military and the coalition we've been out there scrapping with have fucking caused havoc in these areas. Now, unfortunately, we've got to have a hard line policy towards it. Nothing to do with us. We are a small island, right? Britain is a small island, the United Kingdom, and obviously you've got another island in Ireland on the water. And between the two, the fucking people, they produce incredibly fucking strong people who are fucking nuts and have taken over large parts of the world. Now, at the minute, we're really tolerant, but you can feel this bubbling away under the surface. And this Aston Villa game, we are one mad moment away, I think, from a day of reckoning.
A big kick-off.
You can just smell it. Every city. I'm looking in Southampton the other day, there's people there's a counter-protest everywhere. Every city, it seems to be, there's a protest or a counter-protest or a hotel that someone's not happy with or a Palestine march. So it just feels like the whole country is just like a volcano waiting to explode. And the more and more we get into this with fucking Starmer and the gaslight you and just bullshit you, then the more and more the heat's getting turned up.
Do you think, I know Tony Blair was the first one to come up, talk about digital IDs, etc. And obviously his son's got loads of skin in the game with getting the contract.
Well, that's him, isn't it? It won't be his son, it'll be him.
But as I'm saying, no, do you think Blair...
Hunter Biden, innit?
Do you think Blair's just like the puppeteer for Starmer?
Yeah, he's given up loads of stuff while he's been in government. He's done loads of stuff in government to keep himself in power. when he's been Prime Minister. Because don't forget, he had such a majority with this new Labour in the field, and he'll have cemented power. Don't forget, his wife was a prominent lawyer. They'll have set them, the kid there has been set up, to be in position to take advantage of, whatever opportunities Blair's seen when he's been in power. And, at the end of the day, they took us into an Iraq war. Like
fucking yeah.
Think of the damage that did to the country. Not only to all the people who fought in it.
Not just to our country, to...
Well, the region, What did he say? 1 million Iraqi civilians? So at some point, they've got to lie their heads on the pillar at night. At some point, they're going to go and meet the big fella upstairs. And there could be a day of reckoning for you there, boys. You might get away with it here. But telling you, repent. Start changing your ways and looking after people in the country.
You can just smell it coming. Like, I think you're right. Ireland.
Right. My understanding of it, this digital ID is going to get rolled out. Obviously, all the people who've come over by boat who won't be eligible for the digital ID, they're just going to revolt, aren't they? They're not going to say, oh yeah, you've got me, I'm going back home.
No, they'll just get them. They'll give them to them.
No, they haven't got an NI number, but they're still working now. It's digital IDs, nonsense.
Hang on a sec. Did any of you see the thing in Chester Hospital where there's a fella, right, who's got a job in the hospital as a contractor? There's a woman then who's like a nurse on the thing. He's ended up taking her badge, right? She's a Nigerian woman, he's a Nigerian fella. He's ended up taking her badge and saying he was a woman.
I'm a woman.
Hey?
Okay. And he's been treating the patients.
Yeah,
he's been dressing and cleaning the patients, and there's only that one of the patients said something to him, and it was the patient who found him out after, but he's been working there for months.
But next time you get an order off Uber Eats or something, look at the picture on your app who the fella is and watch who turns up.
Oh yeah.
It's never the same person. They'll have one person and 10 workers for it.
He had zero medical qualifications, right? Zero medical qualifications. He dressed patients, and he's got fined £239, and he's got to do 80 hours unpaid work. He's avoided jail, so he's come into the country and fraudulently said he's a nurse and worked in, and so what could he have done there? Say he could have done anything. He could have.
I'm a brain surgeon.
So this is the same hospital where Lucy Letby was.
And he's
the same hospital, yeah. So it's what the fuck's going on? If someone could just walk in, who's got a woman's security badge, and it's a man, and no one in the fucking thing's gone, hey, who's that fella?
There's no supervisor, there's no chain of command, there's nothing. It's gone, who are you? Yeah.
Honest to God. DM Arsenal Archives. Joey, do you fear Ev may suffer in a new ground and end up missing Goodison? Happened to us. Did you find it playing easier at the Emirates compared to the Highbury? Yeah, I did. I definitely felt the Emirates was a bit more generous. I mean, you never got much out of Arsenal, but definitely a bit more generous because of the nice tight pitch at Highbury. Goodison similar in terms of that old-fashioned pitch with the camber on, and obviously nice tight stadium as Highbury. But I think Everton's new stadium has been a breath of fresh air for the club. I think just getting out of Goodison, I think has just given a bit of optimism after the last 3 or 4 years in Goodison, where there's been a bit of a fucking horrible feeling. Nobody wants to leave Goodison because of the history there, but also I think it just come at the right time for the club with just coming out the embargo and the nonsense, and obviously Moyes coming back and that feel good factor back around the club. So who knows? I think we'll be fine based on the games I've been to this season. There's a good atmosphere in there. It seems like the fans have settled relatively quickly in there and seem happy. But also, we'll have to watch this space for the rest of the season. I think it'll be a tough place for teams to go, but there will be some transition from Goodison for sure, because that was a little fortress for Everton. Just thing going there. Don't know whether you've seen it. Just want to send me thoughts of former manager and player I played with, Stuart Pearce. Seen today, tragically, his lad, 21-year-old, had been involved in a tractor accident and passed away. So my thoughts are with Piercy and all his family there. Absolutely terrible news.
I didn't see that today.
Yeah,
I'd seen it today.
That meant to have a blowout or something.
Whose son?
Stuart Pearce.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
21.
Harley.
Yeah, tractor's got a blowout and he's just fucking come off the road or something, dead.
He was on a motorbike?
No, on a tractor.
He was on the tractor?
Yeah, so the tractor's a blowout. But obviously one of them big fuckers has a blowout. You're high up, aren't you? And you fucking knows what, you could come out and fall on you at anything. It's done by accident, that.
Yeah, who knows what's going on.
Fucking hell.
Right. Game's just about to kick off.
We spoke last week about having the 3 best teams of all time. They just go away.
Yeah.
Chat, what did you have on that 3 best teams of all time?
I want me to do mine first because yours is obviously going to trump everyone.
I've got mine.
I've got mine as well. Let me see if I can find mine.
I think we'll probably have similar teams, I would imagine. I'm just... Loads of people going for 2-1 Brentford here. 2-0 Brentford.
I can't see goals in this. I don't know.
4-1 Brentford. Sam.
4-1.
And Bowen scores first and 4-1 Brentford. You get a good price for that.
Sam on the spice.
We're a good few minutes behind
right,
boys because of the stream.
Did you say your 3 best teams? Now,
yeah.
I've gone teams as in like an era, like a couple of year period. Is that what you've done?
Or like 1 year, like 95, 96?
No, I've gone like my 3rd best team. I've gone for Ajax 70 to 73.
Okay.
That's number 1.
Cruyff.
3rd. Cruyff's team.
Yeah.
What sort of transformed football. And he won, was it 300 bounce Champions Leagues? He won 300 bounce, didn't he? Champions Leagues. So I've gone for Ajax as my 3rd best team.
Oh,
My 2nd best team,
Don't he?
I've gone for Milan 88 to 90.
Yeah, I've got them. Saki.
Yeah, I've got them as my
Who was
2nd.
it?
Milan 88.
AC Milan.
AC Milan 88 90.
Van Basten and Rudolph and all that in it, but
Ancelotti
easy.
and
Maldini.
all
Right,
them.
okay.
Yeah, it's a
So
good side, like.
that 88 to 90, that team. My best team, I've gone for Barca 08 to like 10,
Pep's
11.
Barca.
Pep's Barca.
Messi, Ronaldo, Eto'o.
Yeah.
So I've got the same 2. I've got AC Milan and I've got Barca, but I've also gone for Brazil, 1970
70.
Brazil.
That's a good shout.
Who's in that team? Socrates in that? Pele?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all them.
Zico.
Pele.
Fuck.
But that team,
Jarzinho.
that
was
team,
over there.
I didn't even look at internationals.
Yeah.
they were the team what's changed a rigid game of men's football into flair and complete
Oh, yeah.
skill.
I mean, if you think of it, if I'm saying
Ajax team.
Ajax of the similar era and that Brazil of that era, them two.
And then the other one I had was Joe Royals, Dogs of War, 95. Barry Orn, Joe Parkinson.
John Ebrell.
The end of the season, they were unbeatable.
Brett Angel.
The 1985 team might have had a chance to write itself into history's best team if these cunts wouldn't have got us banned from Europe.
Someone said United
Liverpool
99.
Liverpool was a good side though in the
Liverpool 88.
late 70s, early 80s.
Liverpool 88 was our best team.
Right.
See, I'm just modern.
88?
88.
What about
I think it would be earlier. I think it's been earlier.
I think 88.
MSN Barca?
think
No,
you're
Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Barca, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets.
Well, Xavi and
Puyol,
Busquets within
Dani
that,
Alves,
within
Jordi Alba.
What
within
about
that earlier
BBC?
team.
Bale, Benzema,
Big black
and
cock.
Cristiano.
Carlo
Bale,
Ancelotti's
Benzema,
Real Madrid.
Cristiano.
What about the SAS?
I was going to say that about the BBC. I'm flicking over on Sunday, fucking looking for the footy. Fucking BBC One, Bosch. Songs of fucking praise I thought it'd be on. Some kind of
You was
church
going to watch
video.
songs of praise.
No, I was
Imagine you
flicking
sitting there with
over.
your
I
Bible.
was just flicking over the channel. I've turned the telly on and
What's
it's
the
come
game
on
on there?
BBC One. And obviously,
Brilliant.
fucking Islamic prayers and all that on the fit. I'm like, read the room, the BBC. Like, they've just had a synagogue attacked. Like, everybody's on tenterhooks
Yeah,
about...
I just don't care.
And they're playing a full thing and they're all butting the floor. Oh, no. I'm going, this is 11:15 on a Sunday in England, the day of the Sabbath in a Christian country. Like, why have you got the floor button on? Floor buttons, not get that on Al Jazeera or Dubai telly. That's not what goes down here. So flick over then. I'm onto Sky. Fucking Virgil van Dijk's chilling out on the couch with fucking Roman Kemp or something.
Oh, yeah.
Chatting shit. Why is Roman Kemp talking to Virgil? No wonder he's playing like a cunt,
As
Virgil.
in,
Down with the kids.
Something's popped up today where he's had it with Arteta, and he this Kemp kid.
I've just...
On the Telegraph.
Oh, yeah,
it's brilliant.
it's a Brenton and it's another Brent from Arteta.
What do you call him? A Brentage or... He said Saka, he asked the Roman Kemp, didn't know who he was, said, did you hear the tannoy when Saka scored? And he went, yeah. And did you see it change a bit? He went, yeah, they said, Bukayo Saka, or a bit of change in the name. He went, did it sound good in this name? He went, yeah, it was all right. He went, I done that.
He scored another set play again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
And he's moaning, saying, what's wrong with set plays? Well, no one's moaning about set plays. Saying, at least you'd admit you fucking Stoke 2.0. You know, you're not...
No, aren't they?
Listen, no one's moaning, but just saying, you are Stoke 2.0, so just accept it.
They're winning, yeah.
Have you seen the noticeable emptiness of the West Ham supporters tonight?
They're having a right go to the stadium, aren't they? Who's down there?
Are they boycotting the game, are they? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, look at all.
Is this against the owners?
Oh, touch.
Is this against the ownership?
Yeah.
Are we synced up, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
What was I going to say there?
Half a second.
We were talking about there just before we went
Best
to
teams?
No, before that.
West Ham boycott.
No, before that.
Before the best teams ever?
Arteta. For Arsenal, I think when I look at the team, I just don't think he's found that formula yet. Does he? Like, I think, like Saka, how he nearly gets the pen there is beyond me. How they're even thinking about giving that. And I've seen Goldbridge and a few other fucking nuggets go, the penalty.
That referee, Keith Hackett's come out and said it was a pen.
He touches the ball.
But he touches the player, but he touches the ball. But it's forget the touch on the ball. That touch of the player is not a foul.
No, I don't think it is, no.
It's not a foul.
I think he gets enough of the ball. Sometimes a challenge is a penalty. You can see you're like pen straight away. Sometimes you're like, oh, I want to see that again. You'd have to watch that again. But when you watch it again, you go,
it's not a pen.
It's not a clean tackle, but also it's not a pen. He does enough for it not to be a pen.
It's literally, no, as I've said before,
you'd be fuming if it's given against you.
Not every people have this concept in their mind where you can't touch the player before you touch the ball. You can't. There's nowhere in the rules it says that. It says you can't foul the player before you touch the ball, but you can certainly touch the player. I can go shoulder to shoulder with you and get the ball.
In the championship the other day, someone went through 1-on-1, and the lad got in and pushed him on the back, just to put him off, and he obviously scuffed the shot and missed the chance. Now, you could have gone back for a pen for that. VAR looks at it, he could give a pen.
Yeah. If it's 2 hands,
he's done enough. He's done enough just to make him take a big step and push him. So, as a defender, if you can't get to the ball, you've got to use everything in your arsenal to try and put, the attacking player off. So, for me, I thought it would have been a harsh had Saka been given it. But again, Arsenal find a way to win. At this moment in time, with Liverpool slipping up, from Arsenal's perspective, all you can do is keep clean sheets.
How many?
There's an Arsenal fan in the chat. I think he's right. I think he's right when we're talking about the greatest teams ever. What about the Invincibles?
Nah, too many draws.
Drew 11 games, didn't he?
Too many draws.
But still doesn't matter. They still went through the season.
Which is hard to do. Everyone accepts that. But I mean,
that Milan team that we beat in the Champions League final
on paper, that was outrageous. Because obviously they beat us
the next year.
Still wasn't better than 2
years later.
They beat in 07, yeah. With our team as arguably the favourites that game in the 07 one. But that team on paper, that 05 team,
that 05 must be one of the best ever.
It is. That's probably the second best ever team.
If they won that Champions League, it'd be an even bigger story. But
Leicester Premier League winning team.
No. How many non-penalty goals has Saka got in the last 12 months?
I know. I've just seen this on Twitter.
Saka?
Yeah.
6.
4.
Is that all? Yeah. He should be doing a bit more than that, shouldn't he?
He's had a lot of injuries, to be fair.
I know, but still, if you look at his games, he's had enough games to score more than 4 goals. But also can't help you
the way Arteta sets up for Stinkfest.
But Arteta, they haven't conceded a shot.
Fullback doesn't get outside. He's playing centre-half behind him.
They haven't conceded a shot on goal in the last 2 games.
No way.
But if you're Saka, you want someone bombing on the outside here so you can cut in and get your shots away. He plays 4 centre-halves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
6 games, 6 against us.
It's one of those things where... Did anybody see the non-league sparked into life this weekend with was it Avro were winning 6-0 and there was a scrap. They jumped in
2 lumps.
That was that lad, that Matt Reed who played for Lincoln, who elbowed me in the head and nearly took a lump out of my head. The big. Is he the one who jumped the fucking ring like a wrestler, like WWF? Him and that Tom Pope, manager and assistant manager. Tom Pope, the one who was saying, remember he done the tweet saying, he done the tweet saying, if he played in the Prem, like he bullied John Stones and all that. It's like, you're playing in League 2, lad, for Port Vale, you're about. He's like, I'd score 25 goals if I played in the Prem because John Stones is like, just like, what, you'd get fucking slapped about, you fucking syrup. But I think he's got quite a big opinion of himself, and obviously he must be a big lump, him and that Reed's a big lump. But obviously they were fucking getting stuck in, weren't they? To the
lads to put in the chat, I haven't seen it yet.
It's an heavy scrap, like they'll get a few big bands for that, few of them. Yeah. Keep it sparks, one of the fans. I just see some fat battle in his gilet start rolling down the hill. They were getting beat 6-0 though, so obviously they've kicked off, and then the game's been abandoned. So what happened there? Well, the team who winning 6-0 must get the points.
He's got to, haven't he?
Got to.
Yeah, you can't do that. But that happened the other week, didn't it? Didn't Blackburn? What happened in the replay? I missed that.
Yeah, it was raining or something like that.
And they called the game off and they were winning 1-0 with 10 minutes to go or something, and they had to replay the whole game.
Ipswich Blackburn.
Yeah. What happened in the replay?
Oh.
Have they played it yet?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it played yet.
The replay. I don't think they played it.
There was only 50.
10 minutes ago.
I thought if there was only a small period to the end of the game, the result stood.
So did I.
But obviously, I don't know. So yeah, I thought it was strange. I don't know whether you've seen the Barca Girona game where the players, after the game kicked off, stopped and just all stood still for 15 seconds.
I've seen that, yeah.
In protest against the Spanish League hosting the game in Miami and later on in the year with Villarreal playing Barca. So obviously the Spanish players haven't been consulted about it and not happy. But it's good to see them say, hang on, you fucking silly cunts, if you just keep acting the bollocks, then, you know, the players can just refuse to play. Yeah,
player power. It's got to come into it.
You know, they've got to start taking into consideration player welfare and travel, and, you know, the players do a lot of travelling, especially if you're at Barcelona, you must be travelling 24/7. So any excess games tapped onto it, and certainly, you know, I think it compromises the league a little bit when you start playing them novelty games abroad.
I think we've had a spoiler in the chat, haven't we?
Did you see...
you banned season?
Did you see...
He's getting banned.
Ronaldo with his top scored another worldie after missing a pen.
Felix got a hat-trick. It's a fucking nonsense league.
Yeah, it is a nonsense league when you see the defendant. When you see I Show Speed, you know, the little twerp who's in the crowd with him.
Again, it's fucking wrestling. It's WWE, isn't it?
But like, does Saudi goals count? I know he's on for 1,000 goals.
Well, don't forget Pele. But what the Pele score?
Like Brazil is the Brazil league is a league.
No, Harry Kane is the one.
Michael Owen
absolutely on.
But Michael Owen called him out, didn't he?
He scored again.
He could be the best player in the world at the minute. I know it's Bundesliga tax, but he's playing in the 10. Did you see him in the last 10 minutes at Dortmund? He was full on tracking back.
That's why I said to you, us last season, I would love Harry Kane in Liverpool because he goes in that role. In that 10 role, which is just... And no one can pick him up.
Harry Kane rather than Shitsack.
Yeah, we should have gone for Harry Kane rather than Shitsack, because Shitsack doesn't do fuck all off the ball.
He looked poor, didn't he? I mean, you've got to give him a bit of time to bed in. The pressure...
I just want to know...
The disrupted summer won't have helped him.
I just want to know from Newcastle fans, and I've watched him a little bit, not loads, you might have watched him more than me, is he always been that bad off the ball? Like, doesn't move, doesn't run, doesn't chase, doesn't press, doesn't do nothing off the ball. He just wants to be main character.
No, I never had him as that. I didn't see him grafting from the front either, but when I've seen him play live, I didn't think he was noticeably lazy.
I've noticed him being noticeably lazy.
Well, that might be his fucking wallet weighing him down, because he's probably on about 600 smackaroonies a week, isn't he?
Looked that way, didn't it?
Like, when I was watching him, he was stood on the line. €485 million this summer. Liverpool.
Well,
to get worse.
Liverpool have spent €150 million on Isaac, €133 million on Verts. You've spent €91 million on Ekitike. You've spent €46 million on Kerkez, who's fucking shit.
Oh, he's shit. He's worse than Costas.
What's happened there?
Shit.
Could be.
He's just not. He's just.
You spent $35 million on Frimpong.
Who's not a right back.
Who looked lively when he came on, but only got a minute.
But he's not a right back, so don't.
And you spent $30 million on Leone, who blew his cruciate ligaments out.
Yeah, that's about right.
So that's €485 million you spent. So what's that, about £450 million? Would that be?
Yeah.
No, just saying in dollars, so it sounds like it's more.
Dollars, that's $700 million you spent.
I say them rubies.
And you've got worse.
Say them rubies.
That's 12,000 trillion lira you spent.
What about pesetas?
There's been a bit of movement online, hasn't it? Particularly on X about Slot being under pressure. Well, fans wanting Slot out. I
think what's happened with Slot... No, that's not really. I think what's happened with Slot is when he was at Feyenoord, he was a 4-2-3-1 man. That was his formation. When he comes to Liverpool, we didn't have the players to do it, so he stuck with Klopp's 4-3-3, rightly so, and won the league at a canter. Now, he's gone all out to get Verts and Isak in the summer. Again, would have fitted that 4-2-3-1 perfectly. Don't know about Frimpong. He doesn't look like a Slot signing to me. But anyway, Verts has come in as that number 10 in the 4-2-3-1. Isak will be the centre fireworks. Looks fine on paper. Gakpo left, Salah right. Verts in the middle. Isaac has a centre fireworks. But we haven't got legs in the middle and in any of our midfielders who are willing to, A, be disciplined and sit, and B, get about the pitch quick enough. We haven't got that. So when you've gone from 3 midfielders to 2 midfielders, and especially you're switching Robbo for Kirches, who's an offensive fullback, and crap on as well. We're short of defensive-minded players, and the gap in between the midfield and defence has been absolutely ridiculous.
So you were singing this Gravenberch's praises.
No,
but
Gravenberch has
done an unbelievable job in the role. That
Gravenberch
is he not a CDM?
No, Renee. I've said last season he wasn't. Said this season he wasn't.
He just had to do a job because we didn't have another one.
Jones.
Box to box. Ball carriers. Get the ball in the half turn and go. We haven't got a player who's disciplined.
What
who's sit there.
Chinese fella you've got?
The only one we got. Oh, he's fucking crap. I'm better on the ball than him.
Endo.
He's crap on the ball. He's slow. I'm faster and I'm better on the ball than Endo. He's fucking crap. The only one we've got is...
must be shit then.
The only one we've got is... and I'm hoping when he comes back to fitness, he was great for us at the end of this previous season. Bejetic. And he's a proper holding midfielder. He can get about the pitch. He's got legs. He's great in a tackle. He's a proper holding midfielder.
When you think about it, you're going to have to go back in the market here. You're going to have to go and sign another player.
I've said that. I wanted...
We need a centre-half and a CDM.
I reckon we need...
Kanate was better yesterday.
Kanate was better. I think
Van Dijk was all over the much worse. I think it's Van Dijk's fault for the first goal. Don't know what the fuck he's doing.
I think Van Dijk, the first goal, is more than his defensive. He shouldn't have punted and let him run behind. He should have gone with him. He just should have stuck with him.
He ran outside the goal. He should have ran inside the goal.
He ran to Jack. We said it before. Virgil van Delegate. He's done it again. So we said he's pointed behind him and gone to Kanate. He's your man. And Kanate's gone. He's been like a yard slow. And Bueno's pace past Kanate and Virgil's gone with the ball. He shouldn't have. He should have stayed with the man, which that's a mistake.
Well, in my opinion, he should head towards that near post and get into the position where the ball...
Where Mbeumo was going.
Well, where the ball's going to go.
Correct.
Because he needs to go there to score a goal. Now, if he does that, Van Dijk, instead of running towards the corner flag, which is what he done, and goes away from the goal, if he run towards the goal... That would have meant the goalkeeper would have stayed a bit more central and Kanate wouldn't have got pulled as far across. So Kanate might have been able to block the shot or close the angle down. But because Van Dijk gave the wicket up by running outside, everyone else got pulled across and it gave
it was
Mbeumo the angle.
It was definitely a positional mistake.
I still think the keeper should have saved it.
So do I, yeah. But I still think it was a positional mistake from Van Dijk to what he's done, where he's drifted across and pointed and said, "That's your man, Kanate." He shouldn't have done that. He should have stayed there.
The second goal, like there's an age-old adage in football. When you're clearing the corner, you've cleared the first header, it comes back out. You come out marking.
Yeah,
Liverpool
always,
are just
especially your back post.
Running out.
Especially your back post.
Slabhead. You come out going, where's the big slabhead? Because he's got fucking a threat from set plays. You come out marking. You don't just sprint out. Loads of Liverpool lads are just sprinting out. I'm like, these are naive as fuck.
Joe, just got a quick question here from one of the listeners. I think it's a good point where Cambo's saying he's better than Endo. Genuinely, if the average player played in a Premier League game, how many passes do you think they'd sing?
Average player like who? Cambo's fucking below average. He's fucking dog shit. So I don't know. He'd give no passes. He'd complete no passes in the Premier League.
Just say the average Sunday League player.
Say me.
No way. He in the Premier League, the speed it moves at. I reckon if he completed 4-5 passes in 45 minutes or 40, I'd be happy.
Depends who you're playing for, I think. Depends who you're playing for. You're playing for Man City at the back.
It depends how the ball breaks, but I'm telling you, you won't believe the speed that the game takes place in there. That's what, especially on zippy pitches or like that Liverpool Man United game, the first 10 or 15 minutes of that'll be the full throttle them type of games. I mean, Man United got off to the perfect start, didn't they? Scored after a minute. He plays right into the end. But he also, we have to give Amarin credit. I've been quick to criticise Amarin. I think he got his tactics right. Dalot against Kirches was a great matchup for them. Playing Fernandes a little bit deeper. And again, you'd have to give him credit. He's persisted with Harry Maguire. He's obviously given a lot of backing to him in, when everyone else has been saying move him on and maybe his time at Manchester United's done. Yesterday he was the captain, wasn't he? And they end up as finished the game as the captain. And you see him at the end, getting quite emotional when he was, he's gone through a lot, Harry Maguire, let's be honest, in terms of as a player, kicked out the England squad, slaughtered as a player, almost held as the scapegoat for Man United being terrible. And to be fair to him, when you see him get a goal like that, you do you know,
I don't.
Obviously because it's against Jews, but I'm saying you go fucking fair play for digging in there. Now the thing is, you know, can he repeat it? Because I still think, as much as Man United nullify Liverpool because it's that rivalry game, I still think Man United are miles off finishing top 4. Like, I don't think they'll finish top 4.
But still, I think Liverpool, you know, I think someone, I can't remember who said it, we've been beat the last 3 games, and listen, no one...
4 games.
Well, league games, we've been beat the last 3 games, and no one can even argue that we should have won, which is a bit strange, Liverpool. And what you can argue is the games we did win, you can argue we shouldn't have won some of them. So it's not just this performances in these last 3 games we've lost, it's the performances all season. Well, that exposed at the back because of the new system, a new setup, new players trying to bed in. We've been exposed all season. We've been basically shit all season.
I just don't think you've got enough legs in the middle of the park.
100%
He tried to sort that out yesterday. Obviously, you know, with his team selection yesterday was to put another body in there.
You're on 4-3-3
but
yesterday.
again, you know, it doesn't help you because you concede after a minute. So, you know, no plan survives contact with the enemy. You get punched on the nose straight away there.
Yeah.
And Man United obviously settle into the game then and obviously have got something to hang on to. I didn't think at any point Liverpool weren't going to get back in it. And when Liverpool score, I'm still thinking Liverpool go on here and win this. I mean, Liverpool, let's be honest, should have still got a draw.
We have the post 3
Fernandes had
times.
a chance to hit the post. Obviously, Gakpo's hit the post. But Gakpo's headed right at the end for 2-2. Fucking hell, how he misses that is beyond me.
Salah should have scored.
Salah's non-existent in here at the minute.
Salah's got, I mean, we said that last season. I said it on here last season.
Should you have got rid of Salah and kept Harvey Elliott?
Well, no, look, he's that maybe bites, but I'm not. I said on here last season, we got the receipts. I wouldn't be overly bothered if Salah left last summer. I said it a number of times on here. He's the worst best player in the league, in the world, Salah, last season. I said it a lot because if he's not scoring or assisting the goals or running, sounds mad, but if he's not involved in the goals, he's invisible for 89 minutes. He does nothing. He's playing with 10 men, and this is what we spotted with Isaac. They both got this main character syndrome where the egos are too big. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to do the dirty work off the ball. You know, when the going gets toughy, and that happens a lot. So we can't carry 2 of them. We can only carry 1.
He doesn't look fit to me, Isaac.
Well, he's had a disrupted summer, hasn't he? Yes, and obviously I think he's pissed off the footballing gods. I think the gods.
I'm hoping.
Hallelujah.
I'm hoping that's
Praise
what it
the
is.
Lord.
Because Newcastle fans might say me different, but off the ball, he looks abysmal. He doesn't. TK came on, and everyone around me was like, here's a player. A couple of
times when you were looking to cross the ball, I know that Kirkers had an awful game, but every time he put the ball in the box, Isaac was outside of the box.
Oh yeah, he weren't getting in the box.
Yeah, he was holding back. He was holding.
TK is always, he's going up. He's dragging defenders. He'll come back right in.
His movement.
To get the ball. He'll lay it off and then he'll get back in the box. You'll get in.
TK came on the pitch, dropped 10 yards.
I thought Verts looked alright when he came on.
He's looked
my best player.
The whole time he's played. I'm sick of him getting shit me. I was speaking to someone about this in the sauna today.
Ooh.
I know, don't make me get fucking angry.
Yeah.
But
let me cock out.
He's been good. He's actually created a lot of chances.
No, he's a good. Listen, Verts is a very good footballer. There's no denying that.
And I feel sorry for him.
He doesn't fit a 4-3-3.
Do you think he would have been better not signing Isaac?
Yeah.
And going for like an
because then Verts is going to play, TK is going to play.
At the minute, yeah. Honestly.
I think we might, because I also think Isaac in his mind, looking at TK, worried. He's been the main man at Newcastle, and he's like, I am the king of the Geordies here. And then he's come to Liverpool, and now he's got TK, who is arguably
he's pulled the fans in more.
Oh, he 100% pull the fans in more than TK. Just with his work rate alone, pull the fans in more. He's got TK and Salah, who are the main, who have come in like they're the forward. So he's got competition at Liverpool to be the main man. I think he doesn't like that. He's like trying too hard to score or to just do something when like runs.
Not every signing drops in, though. Not every signing works, does it?
They don't know. I mean,
I see Carragher saying most Liverpool get it right most of the time and all that. And I'm like,
no, I don't agree with Carragher there. Robbo didn't play for 6 months. I know he didn't cost much.
Nunez was fucking garbage.
No, and then we had Fabinho, who didn't play for 6 months.
You've bought loads of players who've been garbage. Liverpool for massive money over the years.
Nunez.
Andy Carroll was crap.
Yeah, at the time, 35 mil was a lot of money as well.
Oh yeah, 35 mil was a lot of money. 39
mil for Andy Carroll was a lot of money for what he done.
Naby Keita.
Naby lad was about a 60 mil.
60 mil, yeah.
Shit the bed.
That was rough, to be fair.
Yeah, he was... I know they get a lot of praise for the recruitment and all that, Liverpool, but I think you've just blown a gasket here by spending this money. I think you've put the manager under pressure. I think giving all the big dough out to Van Dijk and Salah, I think it's just fucking spoiled. You've poisoned the well, like. I think it's over.
I know what you're saying.
I think the
like,
Red Dynasty's over. Another
it
one season wonder again.
It's worrying that because Liverpool, we do spend money a lot, but we spent a lot last summer, and I don't think we'll spend a penny next summer because of what we spent last summer. I think we got a lot of. I think we've got to buy
Stuart. Sack Slot, because if he carries on this, if he carries on, you're going to have to pot him.
We've obviously got a good squad now, though. So
the squad's really good, but it's to getting
it's getting them going and getting the right system.
Slot has got to do something drastic to turn this round. He's got to.
Who's your next game?
Is it Brentford next week or Bournemouth? Brentford away next weekend. We got Frankfurt Wednesday.
And they famously
I don't think
over, haven't they, the last couple of
I
seasons?
think this keeper's going to cost you a couple of goals to Alisson.
No, I think the keeper's all right. I mean, he's not Alisson. We know that, but he's all right. He's a good keeper.
Should have saved the first goal.
The first goal went through. First goal should have been set. I mean,
he doesn't look like he's got any presence in the goal though, where Alisson's like a fucking big physical presence. He looks like he's got nowhere near the presence. Don't forget how many times that Alisson saved you in recent weeks.
I can't remember who said this. Someone who's played against Alisson. He said, when you're 1-on-1 with him, it's in your mind you're going to miss because he's that good at 1-on-1. So it's his aura in the goal thinking when the strikers are nervous when they're facing him because you're thinking he's going to save this. And Mamadashvili, he hasn't got that yet. He might get it. He's only young, isn't he? We'll see.
I don't.
Have we spoke about what Klopp said?
No.
Off stream we spoke about it, but
off stream spoke.
Obviously Klopp saying that he would come back.
Basically, he said he would
while all this is going on
into football? Or
no, into Liverpool. He said
Liverpool. He also did say that he was, in terms of the spend, Liverpool spend, that he was shocked he didn't think Liverpool had that type of money to spend.
He said no one told me we could spend that money.
I've seen him get emotional about Jota as well, saying how much of a big loss he'll be he said he was an omnipresent character and everyone loved him and all that. So we've got to factor that in as well to Liverpool.
There's a lot of factors, and Jota is definitely one of them, but it's not an excuse as in to say we should. That's exactly why. There's a number of factors. One is too many transfers.
Well, that's another thing, isn't it? Would they have taken TK and Isaac had Jota not passed away? Do you know what I mean?
No, we definitely wouldn't have taken both of them. I think we would have just got Isaac.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? There is, the domino effect is still...
Yeah, it sounds obviously sounds very morbid, but how much did we get for insurance money? 50 million for Jota?
Did you? Did we?
They give it all to the family though, didn't they?
No, we paid his contract off, which was like 7 million quid or something. So the insurance money really been insured for 40, 50, maybe 60 million. I don't know how much it would have been insured for.
What about Arne Slot? First little cracks I'm seeing in him. I thought he was immaculate last year. His bald head was immaculate. The way he polishes it, beeswax on and all that, top of the range, bald head. That.
Even his presser
though, he's starting to crack.
Starting to wobble, and he said it's not often you play against a team who played in such a low block and hit so many long balls.
Well, I think he said that, but I think he mentioned it because they scored so early. And he said that he was right in saying that we sort of were up against it because when you watch their setup straight away, it was obviously 3 at the back, but they just switched to a 5 straight away and had 2 sitters. So it was really hard to play against.
I thought he played well. Against us. Fernandes should have made it 2-0. Dalot fucking ruined.
That first,
Matheus Cunha was...
That first half,
unbelievable. Best player on the pitch, I thought.
That first half, United every time they attacked looked like they were going to score.
Yeah.
They looked like they were going to score, and it was like we were all over the place.
You just didn't seem to have any, there was no urgency, and obviously all them tourist fans now, everyone talks about the famous atmosphere, and obviously you play that song at the start, don't you, where they play through the tannoys to make it sound like you're just singing it a bit louder. But the atmosphere, lads, was fucking Grimsby Town until you had that shot where Gakpo hit the post and it kind of brought it alive, but it was really fucking...
The atmosphere's been on the downward for a long time, and I mean there's a lot of fans, so-called fans who are getting tickets. The Liverpool fans
though, when Harry Kane scored,
Harry Maguire
scored, all the Liverpool fans filming in Liverpool.
I also seen at the start of it, which is because I sit just
probably
above.
Support both teams.
Yeah, half an hour.
I wouldn't shock me. I sit just above the away fans, like on the byline, and you never walk alone on. And I've seen United fans in the away end filming
on the tannoy. Playing it?
Yeah, on the tannoy. Filming the cop, United fans, filming it. I was like, wow, I've never seen that at the Liverpool United game. So Liverpool United are 2 of the worst candidates for this tourist fan coming in, but away games, I've never seen that. No, get up.
I've seen them given. Listen,
we should have had one given the weekend.
Come on.
It's called soccer or something like that, is it? Remember was it Carrigan and Nev were doing that American thing with the bird? It's called soccer. Obviously they've stopped doing that, or they're not doing it at the minute. But I've seen that pop up, and the guy's on there, an American guy talking, saying he thinks the USA are dark horses for the World Cup in 2026. Pochettino's USA.
Yeah.
And obviously you've spent time out there, haven't you, in the USA collegiate system?
I haven't took much notice.
I thought they were struggling. I thought the USA were struggling under Pochettino. I know they've had a couple of wins recently, but
name 4 players from the USA.
Pulisic,
Reina,
McKenna,
Brad Friedel,
Tyler Adams,
Mackenzie,
Alexi Lalas, Kobe Jones, Roy Wegley,
what a name.
Landon Donovan.
What was his name? The goalkeeper, Balboa.
Yeah.
Tony Balboa.
Freddie Adu.
Freddie Adu. Okay, now.
Oh, Timothy Weah, he plays for
Claudio Reyna.
Timothy Weah plays, doesn't he? Yeah.
Timothy Weah.
Is the kid for Juventus, Mackenzie? He's all right. Is it
McKennie, Weston McKennie.
Weston McKennie. He's not bad.
McKennie. There must be a few more.
But yeah, I couldn't pick.
There's no, like, the style, there's no real
Aronson.
class,
Who's
is
come
there?
up with that there, yeah. Brendan
Aronson.
What's his name?
There's no, like, flair or not,
Sargent.
just very rigid.
Ryan McBride.
Josh Sargent, but he's a good player. I reckon Everton should sign him.
Casey Keller. Good shot.
At the bar.
Casey Keller. Everyone's looking at the next one.
USA, yeah,
like that, David
so I don't know what he's given
Just
it the
waiting.
bean, saying he fancies the USA, the dark horses.
Yeah, it must be on the
Who do we fancy
spice.
for the World Cup?
France.
Spain.
No, not going France.
I'm going
Spain,
France.
mate.
I reckon France's squad's outrageous.
Oh, he's going to score that.
Oh my God,
And
he's got to score. That's your man.
players who can sit on the bench and come on, like Mateta,
It's
come on,
in
do stuff.
America, isn't it? So who won it last time? Italy and
Do you reckon
Brazil were in the final.
It's got to be a
weren't
South
they?
American team, innit?
Italy and Brazil were in the final.
Carlos Brazil.
Well, but Italy got to be in the qualifiers, haven't
Brazil,
they?
yeah.
They haven't got that strong of a team anymore.
Brazil always have a good side.
They don't go through it. I promise you, they
No,
don't.
They always have a good side.
A good tournament, you mean? You always have a good tournament.
They always have a good side. They'll always have a good side.
Is Messi going to play?
There's no such thing as a bad Brazil side.
Joe Max Moore, someone's but
No.
Joe Max Moore for him, not there.
how do you like it?
Spain just look quality.
Oh,
my God,
Good
what a
effort,
save.
that.
It's getting a bit better, this game.
It is getting a bit better, yeah, fair play to them. I don't know whether you've seen, just to go off tangent here as the game starts to get lively, I seen Kim Kardashian attend an award ceremony the other day with a dress on, but with a veil over her face.
Yeah, like Kanye used to do.
Like a thing over her face, so you couldn't see her face. And I was like, what the fuck? And then she's brought out a line of Skims thongs with pubic hair on the front of them, and they sold out within, like, you've not seen it? Lad, honestly.
I'll put a picture on.
She could literally bring out a big, hot, steamy turd, and she'd sell the turds out.
Yeah, she could.
Like, anything she brings out just sells out, doesn't it?
Anything she's involved in is like a social experiment.
It's all sadistic, I think.
It's a social experiment.
And borderline, like,
satanic.
Pedophilia driven.
But this Balenciaga thing and all that was behind.
But
like,
did you
a bit
see
satanic.
All fashion is just, it's just.
But did you
with
see the
paedophilia.
Balenciaga stuff when that was definitely
Cambo's
a social experiment?
High fashion guy.
Well, listen, I wouldn't wear some of that Balenciaga gigs.
Mate,
See,
he has the
debauchery.
labels, man.
They brought out Tesco bags and selling them for like $3,500 Balenciagas. Like, what the fuck?
Did you see the lad who sneaked on the catwalk, came down in the finger, and the security guard rattled him? He just had a bin bag on and a finger and walked down. They were all like that, like as if he was on it. He gets halfway down the finger and someone rugby tackles him.
Did you see the lads this weekend at Salford?
Oh yeah, seen that. Yeah, I was laughing my head off. So what if is that Salford fans or is that Oldham fans?
So, is that Oldham fans?
I thought it was Salford fans protesting.
I thought it was both.
Charlie will know.
What did it say? Red Nev is a traitor?
It said Guy Neville's a traitor. Yeah, and what were the cards? They were giving out cards. What were that?
Don't know. I've seen them. They threw all over the cards everywhere.
Digital ID cards, probably.
That was in there.
Yeah.
Someone said he'd done a bit of a backtrack as he.
Genevas.
Marks.
Do you know what? I asked to say to you, someone phoned me who actually said they knew Neville. Neville said his half fella was sound. Said he was all like the dad. Obviously, the nan and granddad, we've established what they're about by naming him Neville. But I've never met Neville.
Neville.
But he said he was a cracker. He was a good fella.
Yeah.
But obviously, Gary's a cunt.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately. In other news, George Abadoni you remember who he was?
No.
The Oxford Union fella who was celebrating Charlie Kirk
He's been got to fuck, hasn't he?
Assassinated. He's been voted out, but he's not gone like gracefully. He's started doing a bit of intimidation and bullying in the background with him and his representatives against the people who had voted for him out. So he's gone with the right scrap.
He doesn't look like the kind of guy.
Saying to him, I'm saying like he's a affirmative action DEI fucking nonsense potter, isn't he? So I'm just like, just kick the cunt out.
But wasn't he the leader of the debating team or something? Yeah, but did you see his last debate? What he done? It's how much of a fucking cunt he is. Sorry, that's harsh, but it's true.
Oh no, you're welcome to say that.
He was a fucking cunt, because what he done was the debating team. He said something, and when the other guy was going to debate, sat back and put a pair of big headphone cans on and just sat there as if like, I'm not listening to you. Like, what the fuck?
Again, doesn't shock me.
What the fuck is that all about? You must be the leader of this big debate team. You won't even debate with him. You should put your earphones on and sit there and ignore him.
Entitlement, that's called.
Yeah, it's called being a fucking tithead. But anyway, glad he's got to fuck anyway, knobhead.
They've only got rid of him out of the debating thing, haven't they?
No,
he's got rid of him out of the uni.
No, I got rid of him the uni now, but wasn't he chair of the...
He's had a couple of legs up, hasn't he? Because he's got the right pigmentation. The right skin pigmentation,
he
and then he
qualify.
just abused the system.
Didn't he even knock? Someone was saying he didn't even get like good grades to qualify for the uni.
There's people who've had better grades and got knocked back.
Yeah.
He's obviously a DI appointment, and he to get a bit of diversity into Oxbridge. It was an interesting thing. Dominic Cummings, the former strategy advisor to number 10.
Tories, yeah.
He's come out this week and said, let me just get it up for you. Diversity is our strength. Opposing multiculturalism is racist. All right. So he's on the wind up saying that is what Labour, Tory, Lib Dem, Whitehall, BBC, Oxbridge general consensus is about people. That diversity is our strength, and multiculturalism, opposing it is what the far right and what racist people do. I think he's absolutely spot on there. Like they do believe, them lefties do believe, if you listen to Emily Maitlis and all that, they do believe that there's some kind of duty of ours to make sure that everybody in the world is looked after and everybody feels safe, and it's like, no, our duty is to our citizens. Our duty isn't, and if, by the way, we were looking after our citizens, then we can reach a hand out and help a few, absolutely. But while our country and our citizens are fucking getting liabilities taken out of them, we cannot allow unvetted illegal immigration into the country. Maitlis, as I'm criticising her for being a wet lefty, she also did skewer Prince Andrew in that interview, and obviously more's come to light now because Virginia Giuffre posthumously has released an autobiography. So obviously she's died now, suicide. Epstein, suicide, Virginia Giuffre, suicide, yeah, good. But we need to find out, where's that 12 million come from? Andy has also been skewered by Maitlis, because I don't know whether you've seen her doing the rounds on Sunday, because she's had to go on and explain the interview he'd done with her, where he denied stuff, because they've then found further emails of Andrews where he said he hadn't spoke to Epstein, and then he sent him an email 2 months later like, hey, don't worry, we'll be partying soon. He's just a wronging, isn't he?
Yeah.
So there's also Sapel from the news agents has also done a bit, who's the fella on the Maitlis one. So you got Maitlis and Sapel, and Sapel's come out and said there's a former bodyguard of Andrews come out saying when he took a trip to Thailand, he was shagging 10 brass a day. He was fucking blasting 10 brass a day, taxpayers' money. Lad, there must be something wrong with him. There's also the security guard who's done the interview who said he used to have a load of teddies on his bed.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So if he's blasting 10 Bregos a day, and he's got teddies on his bed,
he's got teddied up spin at the end of the bed. He's fucking hanging
around with fucking Epistino saying, can't wait to get back to the island, fucking pal.
Yeah.
Then there's a lot, I think there's going to be a lot more to come. He's been stripped of his titles, hasn't he? Hasn't Charlie stripped him of his titles?
Yeah, he's now the band old Duke of York, isn't he?
And William has said he's going to further strip him down the line. So
William said he's going to shake up the whole family, hasn't he? What's he said?
Do you know what? Charlie's on. I'm worried about Charlie because see him butting the floor with all, going into the floor butters and all that, hanging out with all them.
But he's been thingy, then you've seen him with all the. He's in. Where is he in?
No, he's in the Vatican City, isn't he? He's in Vatican City this week. I think to see the Pope.
Repenting.
Yeah.
No, probably be comparing notes, won't they? From what you know.
Did you do her?
What sacrifices are you doing?
What's your kink?
What blood are you re-drinking and injecting into your fucking lizard blood? I don't know what he's doing, but he's certainly not leading as we would expect the king to do. If he is, he needs to strip that knighthood from a few people fucking who've abused the system. You know, Michelle Moan should have her peerage taken away from her for robbing the PPE stuff, and so should Sadiq Khan for hiding these grooming scandals.
If this news is true about the Mayor of London today,
that's what I'm on about.
Yeah, then he's got to get to fuck as well.
If he's been aware of that and denied it publicly, because if you've ever seen his tone when the lady in the...
It's just arrogance, isn't it?
It's just...
He's like...
Just,
no.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm above you.
Yeah,
and I'm going to speak to you how I want. Yeah. And unfortunately,
dwarf.
He's got away with it. So, we can't have this continuing on in the country, because these people are causing diversion. These people are causing people to get fucking angry and absolutely... it's a big chance. Absolutely irate.
Got to be a goal.
Because they keep saying this. Yeah, he's got to score. Got to score.
That's right on us. You can't even... Let's see. He's just done a proper Gakpo there, hasn't he?
Gakpo,
yeah, to sit, and that's worse than Gakpo's.
No, because it's hard, because Gakpo had no one to... Gakpo with the open goal.
Gakpo's was above him. Gakpo had to jump up for that. He hasn't had to break stride for that.
He's just come to him.
The other one was 1 minute after fucking peace was fingered in Gaza and the Trump thing and all that to sign it. First advert on UNICEF, £39 a year. Can you send some money to Gaza? Boom, we're on the telly. I'm like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah.
No, got no money. Got no money for you. There's no money. We need this money in our country for our people. Fucking sending more money to you cunts. And a 39 quid, how much of it gets on the ground? 30p.
If that, yeah. The
bureaucracy,
fucking admin
costs.
Expenses.
But again, straight in there. Don't know whether you've seen it as well. Minchell Street, Manchester Crown Court today. More of the old grooming gangers are in there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
How many more? How many more before there's a national inquiry? We were told there was going to be an inquiry 4 months ago. Jess Phillips, 4 months ago. Yvette Cooper. Nothing since. Keir Starmer. Nothing. Absolute nothing. Crickets.
Well, they keep saying...
This is not going to go away.
They keep saying because of the original inquiry, everyone's going, see, the original inquiry was fine. There's nothing going on. The original inquiry was a shit show because the councils didn't register people's religion. So when they were going to the councils asking what religion is these child sex offenders, when they come back saying I don't know, they're marking it down as a non. So when they come back and say, there's nothing going on, only 2 councils had them. No, nearly all the councils were having them, but they didn't register the religion. So it was an absolute shit show of data.
So it they're not that stupid. They are not that stupid. It's been ignored or missed for a reason. The other reason for me, when I look at it and I go through, some of the cases that are going on, it's harrowing stuff that, these people have had life-changing, young kids, life-changing stuff happen to them, and then they've been criminalised for it, and, then, they've been threatened, and people have been released from jail and getting released back into those communities, and it's like, there just seems to be absolutely, no empathy at all from the government, and the fact that it's been covered up by MPs so it doesn't affect votes, or the fact it's been covered up by the police so it doesn't affect diversity is our strength nonsense. Well, is fucking insane.
Yeah, people are saying here in the chat that there should be an investigation, never mind an inquiry.
Yeah, that should be an investigation.
Chance, got to be.
What a save. It's gone in.
That's fit into the game, innit, that kind of goal.
Well, my nil-nil's up.
He's not bad, this fella.
They've had a couple of good chances there late.
I've got him in my fancy team.
Django.
No, I've told said before. I said Thiago. I like Thiago.
He's an handful, him.
Yeah, he is.
Should have already scored.
Well, listen, this one here.
You find him, don't you, Brentford?
This one here, I've got this. I'll mention it here. Fiona Goddard, the name is. She's tweeted today, as of today, I am openly resigning from the Grooming Gang Inquiry Survivor Panel because of serious concerns about their ability to get the truth and treatment of survivors.
Well, I was going to say to you, they've put up for it a retired police fella, haven't they, to run it?
So they're just basically not even bothered. They're basically well, when you put,
like, you will have an inquiry, we'll just put our people in there.
It's like, that's what happens when you have like, there's like there's a spaceship landed in Norfolk, just get Dave, who retired 6 years ago, to fucking look into this for us. That's what they've done to these grooming gangs. Yeah. And this Fiona Goddard said, get the fuck, I'm not playing ball with you, you don't care.
Yeah, it needs to be like an elite task force put together.
It needs to be a proper task force.
But that was the thing with Mateless as well. She's going, with the Middle East thing, she went, I've just had a light bulb moment there. It's Tony Blair. Tony Blair's behind it all. It's nothing to do with Trump, the peace deal in video. Yeah. She was trying to they couldn't give Trump any credit. Yeah. So she was trying to make out it's Tony Blair pulling the strings behind. It's like, it's fucking Trump. Someone else has been at it this week, haven't he? In America, Robert De Niro. He's massively anti-Trump, isn't he? I think his language here, I'm going to read you some of the things he said, is outrageous. I love De Niro as an actor, but he's turned into a right fucking lefty
I think it's age,
It's not just that. I think he's got a transgender kid, hasn't he?
Has he, yeah?
Robert De Niro has?
Yeah, De Niro's got he's got a kid who's...
Transformer as a kid, Optimus Prime.
So there's no King's protest. I don't know whether you've seen it in America, no King's protest. Big protest to say, like, we shouldn't have a king in the Constitution. There was a few mad protests where they had a big giant Constitution out and they were all fucking pulling it round and all that. I think it's someone saying it's funded. It's like, it's maybe some of the big funders, they say Soros and all that funding it. But he said Trump's got no empathy. He's an alien and he's hating the country. He also said that Stephen Miller, who's Trump's, obviously, communications guy, who's Jewish, is a Nazi and reminds him of Goebbels. Fucking hell. Like, it's just like the language that was being used by people in the left on this country and the language that's being used by people on the left in America. Have they not learned anything from Charlie Kirk getting assassinated? Have they not learned how these stupid fucking Nazi rhetoric, fascist rhetoric, leads to chaos and maniacs doing crazy things to them? Like, we've got to be fucking aware here that, as much as you dislike somebody, comparing people to the Nazis, the most fucking heinous organisation of the last 150 years, is fucking outrageous. Like, because they want to deport people in ICE and get illegal aliens out the country, and because they want to tighten up their borders and they want to put Americans first, all of a sudden the Nazis. It's like,
well, and the thing that there's no comeback with. I think I read a stat that Trump had deported, was it 400,000 people so far, but Obama deported 3.2 million.
Yeah, but the Biden administration just had open border policy where millions of people were coming in unvetted.
Yeah, so they were asking people on the streets, they said, what's your opinion on Trump and his deportation of 400,000? And they're going, this is disgusting, it's this. I said, well, what's your opinion on Barack Obama and he deported 3.2 million? And they go, they just shit the bed again.
The thing is, as they say, countries don't let the best people leave. Yeah. So the people who are leaving are the dregs of that country usually. They're not the best people stay and nail down, positions in their country. So most of the time, people who leave are maybe not the most desirable of people from a certain race or from a certain culture, especially if they're coming in illegally and they're throwing the documentation away. And they're just, you had the MS-13, fucking Venezuelan fucking cartel, who were taking over tower blocks in parts of America because the border policy had failed, or they were getting bussed into other places so that they could reset the voting scores and outvote the Republicans in certain states because they were bussing in illegal aliens. It's fucking insane.
I watched that film the weekend on Friday. It's called the new Leonardo DiCaprio one.
I haven't seen it yet.
One battle after another.
I watched it like a week ago.
Did you? It's good, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it's good film, mate.
Lad, we'll have to watch it.
I think people just say it just to be edgy.
Say what?
I feel like you're not like that though.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's fucking boss film, that.
No.
Really good film,
it's a 7.5 out of 10.
That's 100% him.
No.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think it's
going with the flow.
I was literally watching it thinking, come on.
It caught me hooked from start to finish.
No, I was like, give me something here. Like, give me something. Like, it was good. It went great. It was good.
It was a 7.5 out of 10.
What's it called?
It's a bit woke. The storyline's a little bit woke, but it's a good story.
It's about like a rebellion, like a...
It's about the Mexican invaders. It's basically this like freedom fighters who used to... it's like Republicans versus the Democrats years ago when they had these little splinter cells of these freedom fighters.
Yeah.
But it's a good story. It's like Leonardo DiCaprio had to escape from it, and it's hard to explain.
They always good in it, like...
What's it called?
One battle after the next or something.
One battle after another.
But it's a bit Tarantino like.
Yeah, it is. That's what. Have you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah.
It's like that kind of film.
Similar vibes.
So it's like, that's why I like, it's a good film.
It's edgy.
What? Well, I'm sure we'll find out for ourselves. But is it trying to portray the Democrats correctly or incorrectly?
Both was batshit crazy.
Because we went to watch that Civil War film, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we just felt like it was blatantly anti-Trump.
No, this is both. It's a bit. There's half a comedy sketch in it in the middle of it.
Yeah,
it's
got a bit of a comical value, hasn't it?
It's Tarantino-esque. It's like there's this one party who the police fella's trying to get into, and they're called the Christmas.
Lad.
It's the mad. Yeah. Like a white supremacist party. They're taking the piss out. It's like we
Christmas
are
club.
The Christmas club, and they greet each other by saying Happy Noel or something mad. What is it? Just like it's just mad.
They say Merry Christmas to each other,
yeah,
but like the Saint Nick is
their like leader. God. It's mad. It's just so it's.
I'll have to watch it.
Oh, you'll have to watch it.
It's like 2 hours 50. It's a good 7.5 out of 10.
What a save.
Yeah, it's I don't know, bit edgy for me.
Queen.
It's a lefty propaganda film.
He's better than that Georgian.
No, it takes piss out of both.
He's better than the Georgian, Keller.
No, he's not.
Calm down.
He's not.
He's done brilliant for you.
Calm down.
Keller had done brilliant for you when he stepped in. That fucking Georgian shipped 2 goals straight away. He scored a fucking penalty, win a cup and everything for you. See the Georgian doing that?
Someone's put it against lefty. It's not a lefty propaganda. It takes the piss out of the right as well. It does with that Christmas group. It takes the piss out of them. It's funny. Anyway.
Did anybody see Zack Palansky with Victoria Derbyshire at the weekend?
Anyone see his teeth?
Teeth are weird, aren't they?
Do you see this teeth?
You get a fucking razor in there.
No, not the razor. Have you seen where we've called his teeth right wing?
No. He's got a massive gap on the top and on the bottom.
So when he zoomed in, it looks like the flag of St. George. and they've called his teeth right wing. He's
going on about this wealth tax and now it's going to raise 20 odd billion. And they've gone through it and Victoria Derbyshire speared them and was going, in every country it's been tried, it's raised between 3 and 7 billion. So where are you getting your 24 billion from? And he just fucking car crashed the interview. Like how you could vote for him is beyond me. But he said women can have penises, men can have babies. And I don't know whether you've seen, there's been a massive defection. Remember last election, Carol Vorders was doing Labour and the postcode voting and all that, which I thought was quite tactical to take out Boris Johnson, who she hated. Well, she's jibbed Labour now and she's going to the Green Party with Palansky. But somebody said today, how would you go to the Green Party?
Because made of plastic.
She's got more plastic in it.
What a finish.
Oh, he's on fire.
2-0.
He is on fire.
Yeah.
It's a great finish.
Where'd he get it from, Thiago? Where's he come from?
I have no idea.
To be fair, Cambo said that before the game. Said he's good.
He's a good player, because I've watched him a couple of times. He's a good player.
Russia or somewhere, wasn't it? Somewhere mad like that.
Where did he come from? Chat will know.
Yeah,
Chat always knows.
Oh, team. Very good sign, lad. I got Matete. Got an hat-trick for me at the weekend.
Did you?
Thiago,
mate. I forgot to change my team, though. Fucking had
I've got
Pino's
Andy Barry had a stormer.
Seen that 93, yeah.
Flew to the top, Josh's.
Yeah.
I was saying that you ended up didn't you had 71 in the end, didn't you?
I'm on 60.
Yeah, he's offside.
Is he offside? No, it's not.
Yeah, Ludogorets.
He's waist behind.
Great ball, that.
Oh, nice little ding. Yeah, nice little ding.
Is it given, yeah?
Yeah.
Your man there.
Club Bruges he's from.
Aye, few people back Brentford.
Someone's put here plastic Vorderman. She has got. She's not just an Ellie's, a lips, a face, everything. She's got more plastic than the Thames.
Oh, that's good. Graham Linehan has announced he'll be suing London's Met Police after all charges dismissed this afternoon. Is that
Great.
for the?
That's for the trans tweet arrest. Yeah.
God. Oh, good luck, Graham. I'm going to take them to the cleaners.
Oh yeah. No, look, is this off here?
That doesn't look like it.
It does.
His back foot.
Tight, to be fair.
That's off.
He signed from Club Bruges.
You know.
Club Bruges, good save.
Random, good save.
Man
that
United,
looks offside.
What are we thinking, Man United? Are you thinking?
I just think
6, 7. Did you see them finishing in the top 6,
No.
7?
I think they had one with...
You doing that meme? You just done that meme?
What meme?
I've
6,
seen
7?
this. I've seen it. Did you do that on purpose?
No. Our kids have got it. Our kids do it 6, 7.
What the fuck's
Did
this?
you just do that on purpose then or not?
No.
Genuinely?
Genuinely.
What
not.
is that?
There's
What
a
is
meme
that?
going around.
Yeah, see, our pen keeps saying it.
And no one knows what it actually means. I don't
No.
think... Oh, he's offside? No one knows what it actually means, but people just keep doing it. And I thought Joe just fucking sneaked it in there.
No.
And actually... Maybe it's just subconsciously in your brain.
That's harsh, that, you know.
I don't know why the kids keep saying it. They go 6, 7.
What is it?
Don't they? Like, don't know what it is. Don't know.
Don't know, but Joe just done it, so...
Kids just keep
I
doing
actually
it.
don't know
I'm
what
like,
it
the
means.
fuck
I've
are you
not
on
got a
about?
clue.
Who else is doing it though?
News presenters are doing it and all, like...
Oh.
It's a meme.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're at 6s and 7s.
I think they call it brain rot.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, last little bit, I've covered off most of the stuff I wanted to talk about today. Lord of the Rings has been banned from classrooms because it's deemed as racially offensive.
Hold on, how can a
Hang on, Lord of the Rings.
Let's try
how can a
figure out why.
fantasy? How can a fantasy fictional?
Is it because of the
It's a
dwarves?
non-fit.
Don't know.
What's wrong
Racially
Racially.
offensive.
So it's a fantasy
Because there's
movie.
no black...
Is
it's got no
dwarfism
black people in it.
racist?
Don't know. I've never read it. Lord of the Rings. Never read it. I've seen the films, but never read
There is a
it.
black. It's
Oh, the theme in the book is being racist.
Yeah.
Not the films.
the same thing, innit? The films and the book the same.
I know, but how do you know what colour someone's skin is in a book?
Because it'll
How do
say.
you know what race people are?
Are they
I'm
racist
just
against?
saying.
Are they, is
Listen,
Elvish a
it's been-
race?
It's been
Is it because Frodo
Banned.
and...
I've got to
What
find this out.
it's been
Yeah.
banned. Get on there, Cambo. It's half time.
What is that?
Half time. 1-0. That would have been a nice second goal there to go
Yeah.
in for Brentford.
Kettle's on. You'd expect to see
Harsh.
some changes here from Nuno.
And also, I don't know whether you've seen this in Germany.
No.
Jewish children are being released from school at a different time each day for their own safety.
Wow.
So it says
Well-
if we can't have Israeli football fans in our country, I mean, I know they did kick off, or it kicked off in Amsterdam when they played over there. But if you're telling Jewish people here, the Jewish community in this country must be absolutely petrified at the minute, or certainly feel like they're not being listened to or taken care of properly. You know, despite some of the nonsense in terms of the rhetoric that comes out the politicians, where they're just saying what needs to be said. And if you've got Jewish children in Germany that happen to be released from school at a different time for fear of an attack on them because if somebody knows a regular time, like it's just wrong, isn't it? Like how have we gone from? How have we gone from? Like a relatively peaceful civilization that lives amongst each other, all different religions kind of tolerated, to in the last 15 years, 15 years really, this like hard line religious intolerance right across the board. Like it's insane. And also it shouldn't be happening in this country. We cannot continue for this to happen in our country. Like you're seeing crazy stuff in the country.
Where do you think, out of all the European countries, it's going to go off first?
Ireland.
Germany.
Well
Ireland.
Portugal have just banned the burger, haven't they?
Yeah.
So there's an issue in Portugal. So if you look around the world, there's an issue in Portugal. There's an issue in Germany. There's an issue in France. There's an issue in England. There's an issue in Wales. There's an issue in Scotland. There's an issue in Ireland.
Do you know what? There's no issues in Australia.
There's an issue in Australia. It's
No, there's
fucking
no-
going,
there's no
it's
issues.
going right off in Australia.
Where?
There's murder on the police. The police were fighting with Antifa on the streets in Melbourne the other day.
That's to do with
bricks and-
LGBTQ shit, though, innit?
No, well, it's Antifa, it's anti-fascist.
Yeah,
There's-
that's to do with
it's
LGBTQ.
It's
I'm
the
talking
pro-Palestine.
about-
They've all fingered up.
I'm
They
talking
were
about...
smashing bottles.
Is that what Antifa means?
Which?
Anti-fascist?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And obviously you've got that going on in America. It's kicking. It's on 10 to ducks there. The only place it's not going on is the fucking places in the world where they fucking practice the floor button. Like there's no...
Poland? No issues in Poland?
Well, because no floor butters. They're not having
Yeah,
them in there.
that's what I'm saying.
But again, the problem you've got is if you tolerate it and you go, do you know what? We can't say that for fear of upsetting them. And they go, next time we'll just turn the fucking heat up on that because they're going to shit themselves, as we were saying earlier. Let's say a number of Muslims have signed a petition to ban an Israeli team from this country from a football match, all right, which is sport. And on the other side of that, we've had over 3 million people sign an e-petition to get away with digital ID, and no one's fucking listened to them.
And now when you click on it now today, so when you click, I've seen a thing of it, you were clicking on it and it was down, the e-petition.
But this I'm saying to you, so we've had millions of people sign a no faith in the government e-petition. We've had millions of people sign, obviously this e-petition to say, you know, that they don't want digital ID, and nobody's listened to it. And a few fucking spin bowlers signed a thing to say they don't want it.
Yeah, I found this.
An Israeli footy team here, and that's it. They fucking listen to them.
I found this. Why? We've got Lord of the Rings.
Go on.
At the University of Nottingham, a module titled Decolonising Tolkien et al. Reportedly teaches that Lord of the Rings contains anti-African antipathy and demonises people of colour, be it its I can't even see that.
Depiction. Via its depiction
via its depiction of Easterlings, Southrons and Haradams, etc. So they're fantasy in a book. So it's saying, it's basically saying...
The universities, for me, have got a lot to answer for. I think this is all fucking hatched. All these eggs of society, these absolute fucking nonsenses we've got here, are hatched in these universities.
I've already told our Lewis, I said, stay away from university. Just stay away. It's just poison.
Mr. Taxman, keep sticking it to them far left fuckers. No problem, Mr. Taxman.
Mr. Taxman.
Been asked a couple of times, have we seen the robbery in the Louvre in France?
Lupin? Yeah, I've seen it. Looks boss, actually.
I've seen the thing, they've robbed a little crown and they started to put a ladder up or something.
I've seen the picture of the ladder outside the building. So it's just a bit...
Is that evidence?
That was where they got in.
Straighten your mic.
It's a bit bent.
Bring to that, yeah?
Yeah, so it's where they got into the Louvre, but how do you... It was being some works going on at the time. So obviously, you know, when the fucking doors weakened, they've capitalised on it and gone and got some of the jewels. So it wasn't one like a Napoleon necklace or something. I was reading that. It's just fucking mad. But yeah, I've not heard much since of it. Have they caught the robbers? Have they done it? I hope they haven't, to be honest. That's proper boss what they've done there.
Just like an Oceans, is it George Clooney in Oceans 12 or something? The little kid gone in, Matt Damon.
Have you seen the thing on Netflix, that Lupin, the TV series? Basically? No.
I've seen, it must be an incredible thing to be a high-level tea leaf like that, mustn't it?
Oh, it's boss, man. Imagine the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Imagine it fucking going to robbing crown jewels and shit like that. You've got to have some gonads to do shit like that.
They've robbed some heavy tackle, like.
Yeah, they have. No, they've robbed all kinds of crown jewels, haven't all jewels.
Like Millsworth. They haven't been caught yet, someone just said.
I haven't, it's boss.
That'll be melted down, that now.
We're back on the bakies, I reckon, now.
Yeah. Should have laughed on the Johns, that.
No, that'll be gone now. If they haven't got them now, I mean, they'll
24 hours.
Them down, won't they?
24 hours, they say. It's like that's what you've got. That's what they've got to like properly get them. But and then otherwise, it's weeks and weeks and weeks. I've seen that one on Netflix as well, where they robbed the Millennium Dome.
Yeah,
that's great. That one, that's fucking great.
Did it drive the big truck in there?
Yeah, boss, that one.
What have we got here on the chat?
Right.
What have we got? Any questions?
You know any questions? No, I haven't been watching it.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Oh, what's this?
Did you see this? Why people did this here? The Polish youth are 40% woke.
Polish youth? I don't believe that. Saying that, I'm not there on the ground, so I don't know. I just see it from the outside.
Have you seen English Ned on YouTube? I haven't, no.
No.
Who's English Ned?
I don't know. English Ned, no.
Don't even know.
What do we think in terms of... like when you're looking at the Champions League this year, do you see the English sides being good enough to win that? Do you think Arsenal could go deep into it?
Do you know what? I think Arsenal's defence is going to get them a long way, innit?
I think City are playing well again, you know.
City have got both.
Title challenge
Rodri being out, if you get Rodri back Champions League.
Yeah, it's back tomorrow, innit?
Yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday, innit? And Thursday, is it? All three? Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday.
I don't think Liverpool are going to make a dint in it this year.
No, I can't. What I've seen this season, I can't see us. We got Frankfurt Wednesday. What I've seen so far to date, we're miles off competing. Anything. Our defence is too vulnerable. We're just too exposed at the back. But Arsenal's defence looks solid. If they can still sneak them long throw-ins, they could do something, I'm not sure.
Yeah. long throw-ins.
Yeah, that's what they're going to sneak, long throw-ins and corners.
The thing is with them, they don't even have to play well because you think these could just fucking get a set play.
That's exactly what I just said, yeah.
And when you play in a team like that, it sounds weird. You know, you're a team that relies on having to play well. It's
demoralising coming up against someone.
When you're a team that doesn't have to rely on playing well and you can just grind a 1-0 out. I've played in a few sides, obviously not at top of the Premier League, but a few sides that have been built on 1-0s and solid defences, and they're good to play in because you the longer the game goes on, you're like, we'll get a chance here. We used to have Charlie Austin. You go, fucking Charlie will score at some point, and then we'll just defend like fuck and keep it out. Do you know what I mean? So Arsenal are the same. They're going every corner. They're going, we can score here. They've got that belief that they can score, knowing that hey, if we get our noses in front here, we're just going to defend like fuck. So we only need to get the one.
That's why I'm looking at Arsenal thinking, but then again I look at fucking David Brent in charge for them and I'm just thinking
he'll fuck it up. I think he'll fuck it up.
There's no chance he can lead them any further.
He'll come up with some new fucking gimmick, won't he? Because he won't know what to do with himself. So I'm thinking he fucks it up for them. I'm thinking City win the league. I thought Pep would be gone. I remember said Pep would be gone.
Yeah.
But looking at them now, I'm going, he's settled down. Fucking Colo Torre. Looks like him and Pep Linders are getting on. The team's dropping in. They could do with Rodri getting a run of games. Obviously, he's out again, isn't he? He's had a bit of a setback. Yeah. And so is Jared Brantwaite. They're saying he's had to go back under the knife, hasn't he?
Surgery tomorrow, Brantwaite. 4 months.
For Everton now.
4 months?
4 months, Brantwaite.
Someone's asked for your betting tips for the Champions League camp so they could do the opposite.
Fucking hell,
yeah. Mine not far off.
I had Southampton, both teams have scored the weekend, and it was fucking 0-0.
So it's Tom Bourne saying here, Tommy Robinson's going to the Villa game. He's not a Villa fan, is he? He's a Luton fan.
No, but he's just
going for the noise.
He's just going for
he's going to have a Maccabi.
There'll be murder if he goes there. They'll be scrapping. They'll be trying to fill him in.
That's what he's trying to do, and I think he won't get near the game, to be honest.
I'd be surprised if the plod let him there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he get near the game.
I can't see the plod letting him anywhere near that.
Why are Villa quite a...
Birmingham's fucking
hell, go have a look.
Have you ever been down there?
I've been to Birmingham, yeah, I don't like it.
No, Birmingham's fucking
full of them.
Birmingham's got a lot, yeah. A lot of
spin bowlers.
A lot of the floor butters in there, lad. But yeah, I think it'll be antagonistic if he turns up there. Like, I know he's been to Israel this week, and
I don't think
some
he
of his
should
journalism. It's been interesting seeing the Israeli perspective.
I haven't been watching much of it.
Well, I like to get different perspectives. So obviously, there's only one side that you're seeing now that's settled down. You're now seeing obviously a lot about Gaza, aren't you? You've seen obviously Hamas have executed people in Gaza. You've seen the devastation and destruction that's in Gaza. You've also seen in Israel, their side of it, and some of the stuff's coming out about what happened there. Some of the videos about what's gone on there, and also, like, as bad as it is, thank God we've got some kind of ceasefire in there where the killing has stopped. But I don't hold enormous confidence about the future. I can't see it lasting long, especially when 24 hours after there's a ceasefire, fucking Hamas are fucking shooting people in the street.
Yeah, and no one said, they didn't say boo about that.
There's been no outrage, has there? Where's all the people marching and protesting against
Stop the killing Hamas and now killing Palestinians. What are you going to do? You're going to march? I didn't see it. It's AI. Fuck off.
I can see messages yet. Someone's put can I see messages yet? Of course I can see messages. I'm reading them here.
Yeah, he just talks for that long. He just forgets to read like 6 minutes.
I just forget to scroll them down, so I can't see them scrolling down.
Make sure it's all the way to the bottom because
Tommy Aspinall fight. Is that the weekend? Tom Aspinall.
Where is it?
Where
is it?
Is he in Abu Dhabi or somewhere like that?
If it's Abu Dhabi, I'll watch it.
Sure, it's Abu Dhabi, innit?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm asking where it is.
Cyril Gann.
I think that is this weekend.
I'm sure it's this weekend.
But I don't know where it is.
If he wins there, does the Jon Jones fight happen? Does anyone think Tom gets that fight?
Tom Aspinall will fight him any day of the week, anywhere.
He won't fight him, no? Jon
Jones is the one who's pushing back on it, because I think Jon Jones knows Tommy Aspinall is the fucking real deal. It's funny the way Aspinall does that. Have you seen what he does? When he like talks, he goes, all right, and puts his hand on your shoulder to like try and gauge his reach with you. But then Jon Jones went, don't touch me. When he does to Jon Jones, no disrespect. So he took everyone he goes to, he like puts his hands to gauge his reach.
Figured out. Did anybody see Nate Diaz and Jon Jones in the Russian TUF house?
I seen Diaz, kicking off.
I didn't see
the
that.
Russian fella started on Diaz.
Mad little Russian fella, just started kicking off on Diaz.
What the Diaz?
All of Diaz's team there, but there's loads of Russians there as well, to be fair.
They all just started scrapping in the house.
They're just like
in what house?
He was like trying to wrestle him or something, wasn't he? And then it just got a bit weird.
He was saying, you American gangster, me Russian gangster, and Nate Diaz was kind of like, yeah, alright mate, yeah, whatever, you fucking sausage. And then he fucking like tapped out, went like that to him, and then obviously Nate Diaz just went off. But Jon Jones was there, weren't he, straight away?
Yeah, you don't fuck about with them. But
also, they're all MMA fighters in the house, but then next minute they were all fighting amongst each other. I was fucking nuts. Jon Jones and Nate Diaz were just getting outside.
You did. Imagine you going in a room, kicking off with Jon Jones and Nate Diaz in the room.
Yeah, saying that if it's at Abu Dhabi, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If it's Abu Dhabi, I'm watching that one, definitely.
Jon Jones wants
That'll
to
Abu
fight
Dhabi
Pereira at the White House.
When is that?
Hasn't everyone come out the woodwork for that one now?
Yeah,
Conor McGregor's trying to get him.
Yeah,
He's
saying
just been
McGregor's
banned,
meant to be...
He's just been
banned
McGregor
for 18 months or something.
He's
Matt, we have spoke about Sadiq Khan. We can speak about him again if you want, the little vermin.
Yeah, the fucking dwarf.
Hopefully he gets...
his knighthood stripped.
Yeah,
his keck stripped.
Some people love him, don't they? It's like, they can't get me head. Like the lefties seem to like... He's like a pin-up boy, the left, and I'm like, he does not like... he does not like this country or what this country stands for.
If your skin pigmentation's a certain colour, you're not his favourite person in the world.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Ant Middleton can displace him as the London mayor.
But surely there's more...
When is the
The ethnicity in London now suits Sadiq Khan's vote,
I know what you're saying, but I'm not sure about that. I still think there's...
Surely that's rigging the system now, isn't it? Getting them in by the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and then...
Well, that's what the Democrats are trying to do in America.
Yeah, well, that's what the aim is.
There.
Well, if you watched... Well, we said this last week on the pod, didn't we, about... It just takes one higher in the Muslim community to switch. Once we're voting Labour, the trickle-down effect is everyone does. And they've already said that they vote Labour because... on the left-leaning because of the... They're sort of easier to manipulate. So they're not that. It's a community vote, not just individuals. They vote, en masse, don't they? They don't vote on emotion. But it takes one to switch it,
and they'll go going there. But that's why Rayner and the Labour had to all kiss ass and go to all the things and say, well, we'll do this. And that's why the pettified to say anything about these grooming gang scandals now, in case they turn take on them.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
And also, that's why they had to say, well, we're going to recognise Palestine as a state.
That's exactly what it is, to get the vote.
Yeah, someone's saying here, Dana White said Jon Jones has no chance of fighting at the White House because of his history.
Yeah, it's a mad one, that, isn't it? But Dana White loves Jon Jones, but I half agree with him because he's a fucking nut job, isn't he?
No, it was boss Jon Jones.
Jon Jones is round the bend.
Lad, you can't be a champion at that level for that long
you cannot
be a normal fella who just goes home and sits on the couch and has a fucking crisp pussy.
Brother just died or something, Jon Jones?
Yeah,
dropped
dead, yeah.
In NFL, was he, or what was he?
Former NFL player.
Former NFL player. Sad, that, isn't it?
It is sad.
Yeah, he's only like 40 or something like that, wasn't he? He wasn't even that old. Would I do a pod with Ant Middleton? Yeah, didn't we have a bit of contact with Ant?
Yeah,
he said he was going to come on and
messaged Ant, but he wasn't in the country. He said he'll do it, but we've got to go down.
Him on, especially if he's going to have a run.
We've got to go down south. Yeah, he'd be. Listen, our numbers doing well now, so he'll want to come on and get his voice across to our listeners.
I agree.
We'll get back in touch with him. We've got a couple of pods lined up, which could be good if we can get them boxed.
Yeah, we've got to get back into it. We're open to move studio shortly, aren't we? So we're in the process of getting a move.
We are moving
ASAP.
So any suggestions of you think we should get on the podcast in the chat?
We'll get the pods back up when we...
We're just going to get Guy Neville.
It's been done.
No, yeah, you have. You've done that before, actually.
I was going to say, get that back on there. You have to catch that up.
Refresh
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, refresh it.
They need a performance here second half. They've been shite West Ham, haven't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They just made 3 subs.
Three subs.
They've brought 3 defenders on.
Who have West Ham?
Yeah.
Why are they playing Paqueta up front?
Wan-Bissaka.
Where's Fulkrug?
They've got no fit number 9. Oh, they've got Callum Wilson, but yeah, no
He's
fit
been
number 9.
disappointing, hasn't he, Fulkrug?
Yeah, because he had a good Euros, didn't he?
He was okay. It's okay.
He scored about 6 or 7.
He can't stay fit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I mean, I thought he was going to do a lot better here than what he has. Thought he was going to do a lot better than he has. Pick Dunk, yeah. Duncan might be a bad shout to get on. Billy Moore. I haven't seen him round here, Billy Moore.
Is he the YouTuber?
Yeah.
There's a few guys I've got in mind who I've seen who I think will be good content for the programme.
Yeah,
so we'll have to build the list, but when we get a new gaff, we'll have to get back on the pods.
I think we will get when we're in the new gaff. We'll get right back on them. But there's a couple. We need to get someone with opposing thoughts on who can come and have a good debate.
I think there's enough of them, lad.
Yeah, they're not short of them, but they won't come on. They won't come on and talk. We've asked a few. They're all farting old poo on
Tommy Robinson. Everyone's saying
on that interweb.
Gary Neville would not come on.
Gary Neville got more chance of platting piss.
No.
Greta Thunberg.
Greta, fucking hell.
Fucking she-man.
Yeah, she's Greta Thunberg. Has she gone on the quiet now? What's she going to do now? There's peace in the Middle East. She going to be fucking getting on any stone away on any boats?
Paddy Pimblett, hasn't he just signed for the new fight? The championship fight?
Top Euro?
I think he just said, have a look. I'm sure.
I've seen it, yeah.
I heard something today.
But don't know if it's confirmed.
What, to fight him, yeah? Good.
In January.
Top Euro, is it?
Top Euro in January, so I'm not sure. But listen, he'd be good to get on. It'd be before he gets in the camp, Paddy.
Yeah.
Who's he fighting? Tapora? That's a fucking
a
good fight.
Lad, he's an animal.
To be fair, he's gone quick through the thing to get a title shot there.
And what's this? Is six fights, is it? Is 6, 7?
He seemed to be like a few years ago. He seemed to just be stuck a little bit, but he hasn't. The last couple of years, he hasn't half.
No, his last couple of fights. They keep saying he's fought no one, but
Bonnie Blue.
You can only you can only fight what you put in front of you, and he's fucking absolutely ironed them out.
Well,
so
Clarkson, yeah, he'd be good, wouldn't he? Clarkson, he said he's going to run as an MP.
Darren Taylor again. We'll do a watch along with Darren Taylor. He'd be funny, that.
Yeah, we want to get Darren back on.
Get Darren back on. That'd be funny.
He's absolutely tearing that misfits up, isn't he?
I wonder who he'll fight next.
I did listen to that. I don't think listening to the conversation that the Cobra had. The Cobra's at 50-50.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think he's fully not sold on it, but I think he's wary of it, and rightly so. Fucking hell, Darren Taylor. Have you seen him and stood back? You've obviously had, but when he stood there next to you, he's a fucking like a fridge.
Taylor wouldn't want to have a ding
He's a absolute unit.
Yeah, he's an animal.
He's an absolute unit.
And then when you see him on just punching people, you're like, oh mate, please, you're going to hurt them really bad.
Like them digs on Rockhold.
Oh my God.
That view from like the corner must have been on someone's phone, and the noise of it was just madness.
I was want to crack off and fuck that.
Flot should be good to get on, but
he said about coming on, Annie, but he's isn't he moving to Dubai, Flot? Did he say he's moving out there?
Oh, is he? Yeah,
sure he did. He'd be good to get on, because I think he'd let loose a little bit, wouldn't he? But I think he'd be scared because he's got Frotch on fighting's doing well for him.
I think that's why when I spoke to him in Spain, didn't I? And he was kind of saying that. I said, "Oh fucking."
What's that on? Is that on
YouTube?
Doesn't? I was at YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. That's right. He's doing well with that.
It's good.
Get Matt
someone to Rob McCracken the other day, weren't he, about obviously his career as a youngster, and because he trained him and Anthony Joshua's, and he was saying he doesn't think Joshua should come back because he's obviously been starched out in the last few fights.
Yeah, Joshua's a misfit fighter now.
No, but then Rob McCracken made a good point, because he said, look, you go away and train, he said, at heavyweight, you only have to land one shot and that's the end. He said, in other weights.
Yeah.
But in the heavyweight division, lad, you're one punch away from fucking, you know what I mean?
But you're
getting back to the top.
But on the flip side, you're also one punch away from getting really hurt. He's got no chin.
Well, again, yeah, again, he's obviously been a world champion at one point, so he'll believe he's got...
Get Bob Lazar on, lad.
He's got one more.
Love that one.
Bob Lazar.
Oh,
is that the Roswell guy, the alien guy?
He's fucking big bowler me him.
We haven't really had any alien conspiracies.
No, we haven't.
Seen someone put up before, tell the story about it.
2025's not over yet, lad.
Seen the UFO and the KFC thing. I don't know where he's heard it from. Someone put... one of my mates claimed he was in the KFC on
Smith
by the showcase with his bed, and they were in the drive-through, and the UFO came above the drive-through, and I was like, "What have you been smoking?" He was like, "No, honestly," and his bed's like, "There was." I was like, "What?" So they've come from a planet And to come to showcase KFC. Of all the gaffs they can come to, they come for fucking a bargain bucket at the fucking showcase KFC.
Did they get the gravy?
Crackpots.
Hey, what
so yeah, it was a good laugh. Oh, that was a mad one. Fucking David Coote. Someone's put on the scarf. Someone's put on David Coote. It's getting worse for him, isn't it?
Worse and worse and worse.
He's going to top himself.
Lad, if he, the worst part about all of this is he was looked into in 2017.
Yeah, I know. For kidsy stuff.
And he got a joggy.
How bad's that?
He stayed in the job, yeah.
So they investigated him for something on his phone, when it's someone had seen something on his phone and reported him, and they investigated him, and obviously he cracked on, didn't he?
Yeah, and I don't know how whoever's giving him a joggy needs sacking for the start. But
they need their hard drive looking at.
Yeah.
But isn't it innocent until proven guilty? He hadn't been convicted of anything.
But he's obviously wrong. He's obviously a big fucking wrong'un. That's not even a question.
He's pleaded guilty.
I know he has pleaded guilty.
I'm not saying he hasn't. I don't know what's
going
on. I don't really know what's going on.
At that time, he was a big wrong'un because he's pleaded guilty now to it. So he was doing it back then, 100%. So whoever's looked into him and given him a joggy on it needs looking into himself.
Oh my God, we could enter our own game here. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying for me it's it is worrying that the fact that obviously someone's complained about him, saying he's seen something on his phone, and then that was 2017 and it's only 2023. He's like 6 years after. So who else has known that about him? Who else has blackmailed him to say, hey, you don't give that decision, I'm releasing this. You're a fucking crazy nonce.
So, and then again, it comes into it. How clean was he in the game?
Well, this is what I'm saying to you. If he's sniffing the old pervert powder with the old uphill gardeners in someone's flat, getting off his lid, right? Then where else has he been compromised? I'm telling you, for me, I'm looking at it going, there's no way in the world that there's only been a small number of people knowing about that. If imagine you had that info on a referee or a fourth official or a VAR fella.
It's like having it on an MP, isn't it? It's exactly the same.
Listen, this is where this game's going today. You're reffing this, are you? This is where this is going, or you're going to give a pen, or you're going to book fucking, do you know what I mean?
Well, there was the text on his phone saying, did you back that?
Yeah.
So it's like, we know he's been at it. But Coote's had text on his phone.
Yeah, they don't want that out because it compromises them, and it compromises the integrity and the betting.
And it compromises the game.
Absolutely. So we don't know the full detail of that, and obviously more and more is coming out. It's like you can't keep the truth down for so long. Once it's out the cage like that, it was a scene with Prince Andrew there. Once them fucking cracks appear in your dam, you can stop the water coming through for a short period, but eventually the truth's going to burst through.
Have we spoke about Trump and Starmer?
Oh, we haven't, no.
Have you seen?
What this time? What's happened now?
Well, Trump's basically just, what did he say to Starmer, Campbell?
I'll find it now.
Is this now?
It could happen today.
Yeah.
Campbell find it now.
Was he pegged him again? Is he being pegged?
He's publicly pegged him, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's publicly pegged him with no Vaseline. He's gone in dry and done him good. It'd be interesting to see
why these Ukrainians firebombed his fucking apartment.
Well, we'll find out.
Firebombed. Why would you firebomb? Why have you been bumped for have you had a bit of backdoor action and then just fucking bumped them?
Yeah, it's just going on about
I haven't seen this.
It's going on about Darwin and Zelensky with Trump.
Yeah, it's something to do with Ukraine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trump's basically said to him, keep your fucking, just stay away, just fuck off.
Yeah,
Starmer.
so
just stay out the way.
Yeah, so Starmer's got in with Zelensky. He's obviously trying to... Starmer's seen what Trump's done in Israel and thought, I want to try and be that fucking hero. And then he's gone to see Zelensky now, so he's trying to jump in the way here and say, I'm going to try and solve the war with Russia. You haven't got a chance in hell of trying to solve that war. And Trump basically said to him, get out the way, you fucking big divvy. Let the fucking real men sort out the real men these issues, not you, fucking fanny.
Acting the big man. Little man acting the big man.
Yeah.
But Trump's fully little brother, man. He was like, look, just fuck off.
Yeah, he has.
Get out me way.
Little brother, yeah.
Just get out me way. That's all he's doing. It's mad.
He's a fucking imbecile, and he's just got nothing.
I've never really been into politics.
About the man. Nothing about
but
him.
Like, he seems like the most weaselly little fanny of a prime minister that I've ever seen.
I just think he's just a small, weak man.
He's a weak fella.
He's been put in position.
He's a proper
and I'm looking
nerd.
at it going, King Charlie and Starmer and Jimmy Savile are all fucking connected in some form of fashion. So whether he's just put in as a patsy now so that the Savile one blows over and Charlie's, tenure as king is kind of protected from any blowbacks from his fucking charity work. Well, I'm not saying he was massively close with Savile, but he clearly's got loads of photos with him and fucking has done a bit of charity work in the past. There's rumours that Charlie hated Savile in private, couldn't bear him, but that didn't look the way on the interactions I'd seen between the two. And Starmer didn't prosecute him no matter what anyone says. When Louis Theroux done the documentary, everyone knew Jimmy Savile was a fucking weird alert.
Everyone knew it.
Everybody knew
but
he was a weird alert.
Who was it that
and he still never got nicked, and he had a fucking state funeral. So they knew. And again, with the Epstein thing, as you're seeing, it just gets covered up.
Well, we said there was the big...
Who's fucking been on that island? How do we not know who's been on that island when we know the King's brother of England's been on there getting jiggy with it? And Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein and a few random ones. There's pictured in that apartment of Bill Clinton in a woman's dress. There was a painting of Bill Clinton in a red dress that was part of Epstein's thing. He's got them absolutely by the short and curlies. And I think Tony Blair has got a power cabal here in the UK, and I think the Clintons have got one in America on the Democratic side. Like, there's a deep state here in both countries that operates outside of the law. We're talking about two-tier justice. You see that all the time. You've seen Steve from Edge of the Matrix get chili sauce poured all over him in Liverpool by a lefty, and his citizens arrest him, NFA, no further action. And then anybody on the right fucking tweets anything or farts in public, jail.
12 months.
Peter Lynch there, 32 months jail, died 2 months into it and was made, to feel really uncomfortable in jail and killed himself because he protested against his government, and he was right to centre. Whereas the left of centre, you've had a Labour MP doing fucking kill the Jews and all that, wasn't he? And got a bender. Yeah. You've had the News at 10 reader have explicit images on his phone. Got a fucking bender. Got a suspended sentence. Yeah. And then you're seeing somebody there pretend to be a woman in a hospital and treat patients, undress patients and clean them and that. And fucking was not meant to be there. Got £200 fine. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
I've seen this picture. This is a mad one. I can't show the stuff. So, Gillies Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein.
I thought that was photoshopped, that picture. I didn't think it was real.
Do you know what that is?
No, I didn't think it was a real photo.
That's Earl of Derby. Lord Derby.
I didn't think that was a real photograph.
Lord Derby from round here?
Yeah. And right in the middle of them all.
Oh God.
Weird. Yeah, but I didn't think, is that a real photo?
Yeah.
That's the one that was at the Queen's Lodge, isn't it? That the link to the Queen is lodge.
Can you put in the Telegram group, please?
I will do now.
I didn't know that was him, but
so Lord Derby, and Lord Derby had Bill Clinton over at his house in Knowsley to do something for some charity or something. They're all fucking. It's on our doorstep.
Oh wow! How's he not scored that?
Chance Glory went for 0-0.
So loads were saying Brentford 2-1 and 2-0 Brentford, and loads had Brentford to win. I went 1-1, didn't I? That should have been. Have you just seen that header there?
Where do you use? Yeah,
I'm 30 seconds behind. We're 30 seconds behind now.
Behind. Yeah. You just seen the header where he hit the bar there with the header.
I weren't paying attention. Yeah. What's it in here today?
It's warm, innit?
Someone was saying on the videos the other week we look freezing
because we fucking wear. We were freezing. That's why.
Yeah, we hadn't had the thing. I just kept my jacket on because we didn't turn the heating on.
Yeah, it was fucking.
It is definitely a bit warmer today. You're right. Melody Corpse put in there. Ted Heath, Edward Heath, the old Prime Minister. Cyril Smith, Savile, Lord Mountbatten, Lord Jenner, Cliff Richard. Cliff Richard didn't do anything wrong. He got his doors kicked in.
I know, yeah.
He didn't do anything wrong. They made the right cunt of Cliff Richard, didn't he? Remember the helicopter, BBC and all that for Cliff Richard? Turned out he hadn't done anything.
Yeah.
Fred the weatherman.
Yeah, he was a bummer.
Well, I don't know what went on there.
He got done, didn't he? Fred the weatherman.
Did he?
Yeah.
Rolf Harris.
Right in the middle of that, Josh, the big cunt in the middle. That's the Earl of Derby.
Am I a Bob Dylan fan? I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan, but I like a bit of Dylan. Like the Desire album.
And that's over here in Knowsley?
No, that's in the Queen's. They've probably gone pheasant shooting or something, haven't they, with Prinny Andrew? But yeah, but he had Bill Clinton over here, didn't he? The Earl of Derby doing something. So they're all into it. They're all linked. Fucking wrong'uns, big gang of bacons.
Cliff Richard did.
I wonder if we'll ever get to the bottom of that.
I wonder Renegade and just fucking wipe them all out.
It's coming.
I wonder if we'll ever get to the bottom of actually what went on there, because he clearly must have been an intelligence asset, Epstein.
That's the most feasible.
That's the other
narrative in it, really.
Got to have been.
Oh yeah. Well, wasn't his door locked? Oh, it's something to do.
It's another one, isn't it? He suicide. Virginia Giuffre suicide. How many people have been? You know, loads near the Clintons, loads near the Obamas. You've seen House of Cards, haven't you, Kevin Spacey? And
fucking hell, yeah.
Like, there's loads of that must go on. Like, you had that weird guy in the Clinton administration, that John Podesta, who got caught with all the weird images on his phone and all, like on his laptop, and Hunter Biden with, you know what I mean? It's like creepy Joe Biden sniffing young girls' hair and all that fucking weird.
Oh my God, sniffing babies, isn't that?
Oh my God, what?
That's like fucking...
Well, where do you reckon Hunter gets it from?
Yeah, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
It doesn't.
When you're in that level of government like that, the level of corruption, you've seen them here. They can't help themselves. Angela Rayner, fucking Keir Starmer with the donkey fucking sanctuary for his parents and freebies for all. Like, they can't help themselves.
Yeah.
And they can't help. And obviously that's the way it works out there. People get you in a position where they've got they corrupted you, or they've fucking got something on you, and then, you know, like seen with the American thing, you know, the lobbyists in America, you know, they take them. They were saying when they first get appointed, the Israeli thing, oh, here's a free trip to the Holy Land and all that. We're going to take you all expenses paid, and they take you to Israel, show you all the holy sites, and then get you partying and all that, and obviously must slip a few Bregos in there, and then film you doing the fandango in your room, and then when you go back to America, they say, hey, we need you to do this. Well, we've got a video of you here, fucking doing the truffle shuffle here in the hotel room in fucking Jerusalem.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well,
and
that's
then you
how
go, Sam, what do you need me to do, pal? You don't want my wife getting that, do you? Nope, I'll which way do you need me to vote there? Yeah, make sure you vote that way.
That's exactly what goes on now, and you see it in films and thinking, it's a bit far-fetched, but no, that goes on, and it's real.
Absolutely. But again, it's human nature, isn't it? You would have to expect that the KGB, fucking Mossad, MI5, CIA, and all the other intelligence organisations around the world use the oldest trick in the book, which is the old fucking, what would you call it?
Blackmail?
No, the old Fangita for the, as a trap, the Fangita trap.
The honey trap.
Honey trap, the Fangita trap. Just come in here and fucking get yourself in a right pickle, and then next minute you're compromised, and that's it. And then you go, right, we need this from you, we need that from you, or you're
the
toast.
Old Venus flytrap.
Yeah, penis flytrap.
Penis flytrap, yeah. But yeah, imagine the Russians. And did you see the one that? Did you ever remember the one that got deported from America? That Anna Jackson or something was her name.
No.
Yeah,
the ginger one.
Yeah. And
she'd been getting flattened by, like, she just goosed her way all the way up.
Yeah.
Into the Fingo, and they caught her halfway before her plan was to get all the way in. She was KGB.
Was she? Yeah. Right.
She got released back to after a couple of years jail. Like they'd done a trade for her, but she was just like just a machine. And the fella said,
goose machine.
The fella said there was nothing. Fella who obviously chocolate mousse there said there was nothing she wouldn't do. She just whatever you said, she done.
Oh my God.
So she must have just been a fucking absolute...
Splash didn't get the fucking vice presidency or something then?
Well, no, she was on her way up. She was doing a load of Venus flight trapping.
Penis flight trapping.
Penis flight trapping, yeah.
Do you like the footy?
And when you've got a brain
Anna
like
Chapman,
fucking,
that's it. Yeah, I put Burnley side, Anna Chapman, yeah.
But when you got a brain like fucking Randy Andy as well, who's just puts his dick anywhere.
Well, you see some of them politicians, they're absolute morons, aren't they? Imagine Ed Miliband, he'd get his little fucking... Mickey fucking rubbed off a fit fucking KGB bed. He don't know what to do him. Peddling his ears.
He would do a full Cruyff turn on the net zero shit if he was getting his cock rubbed by a tent.
I bet you're all them are compromised. I bet you're all them. Obviously, Starmer is. That's why he's in with Zelensky there to go get them fucking male models back. Get them male models back now who firebomb the house with a absolutely fucking firebomb their ring piece and I've paid them. They've come back and firebomb me door. Get them out the country now. Otherwise you're getting no more delayed because these are going to bring me on top because 2 of them have gone not guilty.
What was the little fart called who started COVID again and he got done, but he
got
done
for fucking big wet wipe. What was his name?
Put his hand on
and got his hand on the
Is that Vicky Schooner?
No, Matt Hancock.
Oh, that fucking weasel, yeah. What a weasel that. Remember he went on the jungle after it? Little cunt that.
Tit.
Yeah, horrible.
But what a way to get sacked, lad, just fucking
trying to get your dick wet.
With a hand on the arse.
Just a little bit of strange in the office and he's been sacked.
Like, who feels a bird's arse like that?
Of absolute virgin.
Who kisses a bird?
And squeezes it out.
That was like being in school.
Like 13.
Disco, wasn't it? Like, when you just go, wonder if I can feel a bum here.
just slowly going down the back.
Fucking, honestly, like the in-betweeners, aren't they?
Hit head.
What's the lad from the Will from the in-betweeners?
Yeah.
But they both had the eyes open as well.
Yeah, but who does that in work anyway? Surely you'll have a look around and go, fucking camera over there.
I reckon it was Bango, me. I reckon it's definitely a setup, yeah. Like, he was fucking...
They haven't known, though, because...
Right in front of the camera.
He was the one who offered all the stuff for Michelle Moan and all that, weren't he? He was the one who signed all the...
Yeah, he's the one who signed all that off. But that's got to be... That's got to be
thrown under the bus, 1
That's got to be a
million%.
KGB thing, that.
How are you going to do it? If you're going to get thrown under the bus, you're going out better
Central
than that,
Heating, that is a Kinder... What was it called, that? Kinder Crispy I'm having there.
Heavy gear.
Is it a black one?
Kinder Crispy,
that's the real gear. It's unbelievable.
It's good gear, that. It's asking me, is it a Penguin or a Viscount? Kinder Crispy.
That's the
Whisper Gold.
Is that a crunchy?
Whisper Gold.
Whisper.
Yeah, that's a medalasm. What's it called? Medalasm and morphine Hancock. He put all that into the care homes, didn't he? And killed all the R ones.
Oh, no.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Much love from Ireland. MW, cheers, mate. A few paddies in. What's going on in Ireland is it calmed down there? I seen a bit of a heated discussion between Enoch Burke, the guy who'd got a bit of jail for refusing to call the students by the pronouns, and the woman who was up for she's trying to be president of Ireland, who got his son kicked out of the university campus. I can't remember the name. Catherine something, is it?
I've not kept on the Ireland stuff. I'm sure someone will tell us now.
But Ireland seems to be a bit of a hotbed of protest. The Irish are really up in arms about what's going on. The guy we follow, is it Michael McCarthy? Who I always tweet, he does some really good content, some videos. Has put another video up again today where there's been another young girl attacked by a
I've seen it, yeah.
Is it Michael McCarthy?
I think it is.
He content. Really good. He does some great content. What did they think of David Bentley?
Jazz.
He got absolutely flopped by Jody Morris, didn't he?
Yeah.
To be fair, Jody Morris looked in good shape.
Yeah, he did.
He had good form as well.
Yeah, but Jody Morris looked like he'd doing a bit of boxing training. David Bentley looked like he'd been playing golf. He just looked, see when he done like this little spin thing where he tries to like slap at the back of his hand. I was thinking, oh, come on.
Yeah, he's not boxed, has he? Fair play to him getting in. It takes some plums to get in there, no matter what. You know what I mean? In front of a crowd like that.
Yeah, because you're scared of getting absolutely flopped, aren't you? Must be.
Got that gear on.
Yeah, everyone's head guard seemed to be getting knocked down, didn't it?
That's going to be the excuse, innit? Paddy's excuse is going to be.
Speaking of head guards, what about Alexis McAllister's?
Oh my God!
Duncan Goodhue.
He looked like he looked like a floor butter.
He looked like the girl off the ugly daughter of Grown Ups. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
He looked like he had a burger on.
Oh, so funny.
He had 4 stitches down his head on.
Off Virgil's elbow.
Fucking Virgil's elbow.
4 stitches in your head, none.
I'm surprised that Everton...
When Desert bounced that thing off me, I needed a couple of stitches on the back there. That bottle off my head.
When?
When I told you when it kicked off in the West Brom dressing room, I needed a couple of stitches in the back of my head there.
Troy Deeney was saying, he said if he ever got a skinhead, you'd just see fucking scars all at the back of his head.
Yeah.
You just happen every game for the centre forward.
Do I watch Young Bob? Yeah, I've started watching Young Bob. Little bits of it. I haven't seen loads of him. I've seen little clips of him. It seems like he's picked up the mantle in this country after Charlie Kirk has been taken out. Seems that's really invigorated a lot of the young people to go and spread the word and debate and take people on. So good on them. Good on Young Bob. There's a good account on TikTok called OKB. Capital K, capital B. Which is good. Loads of people debating it, speakers' corners and all that, like Christians and Muslims. Really interesting. Praise the Lord! Hallelujah!
I'd feel intimidated going to that speaker's corner now. It's just fucking...
I think that is what you want to see, though. You want to see people standing there, but they're saying, there's obviously some heated conversations, but that's what you want to see. People going there and the battle for ideas and people debating and discussing, and what you don't want to see is debate and discussion shut down and violence and chaos fucking take over. You have to be able to discuss, have to be able to debate, you have to be able to question anybody's man in the sky nonsense pottery.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to. You can't be called Islamophobic or anti-Semite, or I don't even know, is there a Christian word? Anti-Christian, what would that be? Just normal fucking social policy at the minute, yeah.
I was going to say, just like standard.
But again, if we can't, and you're fearful, as you say in there, fucking Tolkien now's deemed racially fucking offensive. It's like, where are we going here?
Yeah,
we've got to do our utmost as a community, as a group of people, to get common sense policies back on the table. And as I say, the candidate that's coming out saying, look, if you vote for us, we will do this,
sort this shit out.
But then everyone that you vote for does it, just get voted in and go, yeah, see you later, dickheads. As if we're going to do that, we're going to fucking absolutely line our feather our nest now.
And that's what I think. That's why I can't vote for Farage.
Oh, I can't bear Farage
because that's his game. If someone else is in charge of that party, maybe it's. But I just can't do Farage.
I just can't see anyone emerging out the pack for I'm open wrong, but I can't see anyone emerging out the pack to take them on. Like, I think the Tories are dead. I think Labour are dead, and looking at reform going, unless barring something mental, they should make humongous traction. But I'm just hoping somebody comes out of somewhere and gives us some belief, there must be somebody out there who can lead us, somebody who's got something about them.
Rupert Lowe's the one I think I've got a bit about
good,
him.
Yeah, I like Rupert, but I just don't know whether he's got the thing. People saying Ben Habib here.
Someone's put here, Barnsley Council to ban the public display of the Warriors poppy. What's that mean?
Yeah, seen that, yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
Warriors poppy? What is that?
Was there like a thing with they put all the poppies in the thing? I seen something, I don't know whether it was Barnsley, I didn't know it was Barnsley, but seeing someone, they're getting rid of it for fear of offending the religion of peace, because it's soldiers and all that. They're just, as I say, they're poking the box. Is it problem, reaction, solution? Is it all of these things, are they already built in? Is this what they want to create, this melting pot of and then an explosion, and then it's like, right, you need all digital ID and we're fucking locking you in the house again till we get an handle on it.
Yeah, I've not done much on this Ben Habib. I've not really looked into him much.
He speaks really well. I do think he speaks well. Whenever I've heard him talk, he speaks well. I don't really know much about the policies, or I mean, as I say, I'm disenfranchised with politics. In terms of who I'll vote for, I probably won't vote, if I'm honest, but I'm hoping someone comes along and inspires me to vote.
Yeah, that's a good point from Mick Cole. Rupert's appointed a rugby coach as a football coach, which is pretty
good. I can see you thinking outside the box, Clive Woodward. Thinking outside the box, it didn't work, but also I think it was
more for on the mentality side of it, wasn't it, than the coaching side, I think.
Chelsea before anything saying Barty's a bit of a strange one. You never talk about the Christians persecuted in Nigeria and the Middle East.
We absolutely do.
Yeah, we have spoken about it. We don't speak about it because I don't know loads about it. But
we have absolutely spoken about it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know loads about it either because I only see small parts of it. I don't really think out of the Nigerian news cycle.
It's because it's not pushed on an algorithm. That's why. That's exactly what it is. If it was, we'd more to be speaking about it. But it's what is it? The Islamic? What do they call it? To Tutsi tribe or
no vote? Let Labour in last time. Vote is that's not right, is it? Because no vote would mean I voted for the party that was already in.
I think it was a no vote. What he's saying is if people who didn't vote voted, Labour wouldn't be in policy in power. But I don't think that's right. I don't think so.
Do Labour represent the working class at this moment?
Not a chance. Not even close.
For me, they represent.
They're probably as...
They represent Islam more than they represent the working class at this moment in time.
Yeah, the Labour are against the working class, if anything. They're not representing it, they're against it. Because the working class is the likes of...
They're saying they're going to move the tax up again, aren't they? The tax is coming. She's coming for more tax offers.
It's just, again, it's more tax from what it doesn't solve the problem. More tax isn't the issue. You can't keep taxing and taxing and taxing. When you're spending is shit. You've got to sort the spending out before you try and tax. They spend the budget on absolute dog shit every year, and then you want to tax us to spend it on more dog shit. You want to buy white dog shit next year. What do you want to do with all this money you're going to tax us on? It's fucking backwards. Don't get me started on it. Anyway.
But how do we change it?
By paying the world's best economists to come in and fix it for us. By paying
Rachel
the money.
Reeves?
No, fucking hell. By we need to start giving tax breaks to industries what we need here, like fusion engineers and all this stuff, and AI tech. We need to give these full 100% tax breaks to come here, and then they will increase productivity in the UK, increase the GDP, increase everything, and that will fix the country instead of these mad taxes. What you're going to start saying? I seen someone on, was it the Green Party or the Lib Dem, can't remember, say anything over £10 million inheritance tax should be 100% taxed. I was like, what planet is he on? You would make Little Britain, tiny Britain.
They're saying that to get the working class vote, to get votes.
To get bites. Oh.
They're saying it like, obviously, as I said to you, Victoria Derbyshire speared Zack Palansky on that, because she was going through the numbers with him, just like, look, this has been tried in and named about 4 countries, and said, this is how the amount they raised. But she was saying to him, do you know how much they raised? And he was like, no.
They lose.
So she was saying, how can you come and say you're going to do this, this and this if we vote for you, and you haven't got a fucking clue on the numbers pretty much? And he was just like that, and just ended up being a car crash of an interview.
But what will happen is trickle down economics, which is if you start implementing higher taxes on the very, very rich who create thousands of jobs in this country, they'll just pick their business up and go, right, bang, I'll put it over there. Then you're not getting none of my taxes, you're not getting it. And then the trickle down economics of it is your working man loses his job. So it's backwards. It's just backwards politics. But anyway,
someone's saying we need a version of Doge in the UK.
Charlotte Gill did start doing a bit of that, and you did see some like absolutely lunacy in terms of policies we've got.
We definitely need it, and the NHS is the biggest one because there's so much brown envelopes in the NHS, mate. I think I read once, to get a paracetamol from the NHS in the hospital, it's like £7.20 it costs the taxpayer to get one paracetamol, when you can go and buy it in Superdrug for like 20 pence. Yeah. It's out. The money that's getting siphoned through the NHS is outrageous.
Well, you see in there, if a fucking fella from Nigeria can turn up and be working for the contract, and then next minute be a fucking nurse as a woman, when no one checking, you're thinking, well, what else are they fucking missing? We do need a Doge. Definitely need something like that, because there's no taxing isn't going to solve the issue, which is the misspending. So you sort out it's like any business. If you've got a business, you're in the business, and you're like, oh, what's going wrong here? We haven't got enough money here. What should we do? Well, first you look at your spending and see how can you save money, how can you cut costs. You don't want to charge your customer more money straight away, because that's not how it works. What are we? The few of the guys here saying West Ham. Do we think West Ham go down?
No,
I think they'll stay up. They're saying it would be funny if West Ham go down. I wouldn't like to see West Ham go down. I think
West Ham are a proper Premier League club.
I like the fans. I do think they're good fans. I don't think
the proper West Ham fans are proper football fans. They're very similar to Everton fans.
The stadium's shit though. The
stadium's awful.
The team don't play good football. Their fault, is it? I wouldn't give a fuck if West Ham went down.
They're a proper footy team, aren't they, West Ham?
They're a proper Premier League team. They are a proper Premier League team, and I think a lot of them all getting off at 81.
But they're shit though.
Oh no, they are shit. But I mean,
Nunez isn't the chairman at Sosa? They've got a shit stadium.
There he is. There.
Like, he's not got his bird with him tonight. She's fucking. She can't protect them tonight.
She's just,
that happens at West Ham all the time though, because they always have an early dart.
Because I mean, to be fair, I've been there once, and getting out of it's a fucking nightmare.
Getting on the tube.
Just getting.
It's the Olympic Stadium, isn't it?
Getting to the tube.
I've been there like when the Olympics was on. When the Olympics was on.
What's it? Westgate. What's it called?
Yeah, by there. It's not far. It's.
I used to go when I was working for BT Sport. That's where their fingers was there.
Is it? Yeah.
By the Olympic thing. Yeah. Used to do the European show on a Sunday, you know. I'm having a training session tomorrow, and I'm going to turn up and train with
I've heard rumours, but he's a man of many words sometimes.
Yeah. All fat, no.
There were they learned a bit of traction in midfield.
How did you get on the weekend?
Yeah, well,
traction lost in midfield at the weekend.
Because he was missing.
How did you get on?
Connor played centre mid, don't I, to be fair.
Oh yeah, you said you were losing traction. And
they didn't have. He had a few lads missing, but it was a good little game. They should have got something. But
what was it? What Was it 2-0? 2-0, wasn't it?
Keeper let a late one in, but
Did
they had a few chances. Their keeper played really
I seen
well.
we scored. I think it was Donny scored an header right over the keeper, and the refs give a foul. Don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, it was up the other end from me.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't touch the keepers now, can you? So,
But like he's fully won the header. But yeah, that's what happens when.
I'd like to see it back. VAR, we wouldn't have got away with that.
I've got one here if you want to see it.
That would have been 1-1 as well. No, sorry, it would have been 2-1.
Was it?
That was
well,
it,
it's a bit of momentum, innit?
Yeah, the keeper should have saved the free kick.
Who else played centre mid?
So
I don't think
there's a lad who played on the wing. I can't remember his name. Like quite small.
Michael Speed?
Must have played, yeah.
Him and Connor centre mid?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no balance there.
No, there was a bit of a miss. Like people were moved around, but they done.
Yeah, we
all
had
right.
quite a few missing, to be fair. And that's it. Always a tough game, that goal, when they graft away.
Some big lads.
Yeah, some big cunts.
units.
Yeah, big cunts. But you coming back, yeah?
Gonna come down. I'll come down tomorrow. Yeah, I'll have a little go tomorrow.
Nice is right.
Have a little go on the AstroTurf, innit?
Done the Astro, Banky. It's nice though, it's good Astro, Yeah,
I've done a bit of run the last couple of weeks, so I'll...
you sentiment then?
What's that?
Oh, your knees stay up on the Astro?
I don't really like the Astro, I wouldn't really like it, but
I can imagine
obviously
your knees.
give them a couple of beats ahead in the... I'll just sit and pace it through, innit? Do you know what I mean? A couple of beats ahead of them.
I can imagine there's young kids just to fucking be like knocking rum.
It's like a matador, aren't it? It's like that. It's like the Matrix, like Neo in the Matrix, like that.
I'd walk off.
You can't run anymore, but...
You get some little
some
little whiz kid will just go, drop your shoulder, bang.
See that Chancy game I played in, lad? Like, all the painters and decorators, they couldn't get anywhere near me.
You're doing 5-yard passes.
That's all you need to do, innit? It's a game.
Well, the vets team, as I said, the vets team for Parklands.
He won't do it.
Well, there was apparently, look, he was playing for the same team. It was said that
how did they get
some
on?
other ones were playing.
They won 6. I've seen that on the internet.
Yeah,
they win 6-3 or something.
Apparently, Papi Cisse played.
Papi Cisse?
Omar Niassi. He played for Everton.
Yeah.
Figueroa played for Wigan.
Yeah.
And Heskey.
Yeah.
All had a game for that same team. So I don't know what the fuck that this
How'd
team
they
is.
get on?
Probably
they won 6-3, I think I heard.
That was the game with like Lescott and Stephen Ireland.
Heskey in that one?
Stephen
I'm
Ireland.
not sure about it.
That one.
All right.
But yeah,
doesn't Heskey, isn't he living in Liverpool, Heskey? His
what?
kids just come on for...
Both of his kids were on the bench for City.
And they come on, didn't he?
In the FA Cup, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they come on. Both of his kids are...
Well, not the FA Cup, it might be in the Carabao.
No. Yeah, it was the Carabao, but...
Oh.
It's a naughty stash, that. I might try and grow a goatee, man, you know, with the chin.
The goatee?
Do you think I've got it in me?
No.
Would it look weird?
I was gonna go as
the
Adams family. They want to do the Adams family for Halloween, so I was gonna grow a muzzy, but I can't be asked growing one.
You don't even have to do anything.
What are you gonna go? Oh, you go as...
the little fella?
I was thinking Uncle Fester.
No,
Uncle Fester.
No, what's the dad called?
Yeah, what's that called? The Spanish
Gomez.
Yeah.
What did you think of Heskey at Liverpool, Campbell?
I thought he was a good player, you know. I did like his partnership.
He kept Fowler out the team, didn't he?
He did, because they liked the big and the big one, little one with him and Owen. And they complemented each other better than Heskey and Fowler or Owen and Fowler.
And then was it England or Liverpool? He ended up playing on the left wing. I'm sure it was for England.
He went on the left because we didn't have anyone.
World Cup.
I did 5-1 game. He was fucking unplayable, wasn't
he? Yeah, I didn't have. Well, so was Steve. This game was like Liverpool 5, Germany 1, wasn't it? Because was Heskey scored 2 and Gerrard got 2.
Gerrard,
Owen, yeah. So we all scored. But yeah, it was him and Owen paired better than Fowler than anything. But Fowler for me was the better player.
Heskey was always on his arse though.
I seen
Heskey come out and say I'd done him in a tackle, and I was the only one who got him, and he never got me back. I'm like, I don't fucking remember getting him.
Because you've already got everyone in a
tackle. I don't remember going anywhere near him. I genuinely don't. I mean, listen, if he said I got him, I probably did, but fucking wouldn't have if the size of him. Big Emil.
I know.
Big unit, isn't he? So Emil, listen, lad, sorry about that. If I got you, I don't remember getting you, lad.
I remember going for the Chinese with Heskey. Remember we went for me, you, Stu and Heskey. There was a few of us went to North Garden where we just been to Scram before.
Yeah, it was like we got a little Chinese dim sum before. Is that where we went to?
Yeah, I was sat with next to Big Emil. I was like,
what did he eat?
Oh, he was huge. And he paid for it, as well.
He went, I remember him at Leicester. They just pay about 8 million quid for him. Like,
I think 8.5 million quid we paid.
He wasn't,
how do you remember that? Mad that? About 8.5 million quid that we paid for Heskey.
Yeah, he wasn't big money. YouTube channel, Thoughts on Tommy Witherington. I think he's an absolute bear. Of the highest order.
Would he get in your Mount Rushmore a bell end?
Oh, he's a bell, like, he's up there, but he's not big enough to annoy me, but he's a fucking goon. Absolute goon and matata. Like, he's just the bullshitter, isn't he? Just full of shit. You seen him arguing with the fans. I did a few weeks ago. They were getting beat by someone, and the fans were noising them up from behind. He's turned around and had half a nibble. He's like half walked over, and then thought, I'm getting fucking video there, so he had to fucking bend it and turn back. Common sense of Joey Barton. Joey is a fellow Roehampton alumni. Do you have an opinion on AFC Wimbledon? Right now, looks as if they're chasing back-to-back promotions. What do you reckon? Roehampton was the university I went to and done my philosophy course. Wimbledon, I think Johnny Jackson's done a great job there. When you think MK Dons and obviously Wimbledon, great story. You know, the Phoenix from the Flames, getting a new ground and all that. And they're building a good side down there. Like Johnny's a good coach and good club and like say good catchment area. You get all the Chelsea boys. You can get a load of them London lads on loan and all that. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them make progress in the next few years. Get into the.
What about Tranmere's results at Bristol Rovers?
Yeah, I spoke to Sam Finley there. Yeah, he said got a nice reception when he was coming off from the Bristol Rovers fans, which was good because he deserved it. Sam, he was a good player for us down there. But that's 4 goals conceded at home in the last couple of weeks, isn't it, from Bristol Rovers? I'm hearing all kinds of mad stuff about that, just the situation there. It just can't be an easy place to work at the minute. I just think they've bought a load of shit. They've ruined what could have been a good little club there, because you know they've just had people coming in making insane decisions, you know, paying stupid money for shit players. And as I say, I think Darryl Clark's got a really tough job on there. But again, if they keep playing as badly as they have in the last couple of games, I can't see them getting anywhere near the promotion push.
MK Dons picked up on a bit of form after the fucking blip at the start of the season.
They started slow. I wouldn't be surprised to see them finish a bit stronger. Still got Aaron Collins, don't forget to come back. Az is still out injured, so he'll be a big plus if they can get him back and get him scoring. Someone just said there about Buendia's goal. What a goal that was. Yeah, what a ball from Cash on the half.
Someone asked what your favourite goal of the weekend was.
Got to be Dingio for the half.
Yeah, I say that. The way Dyche pulls it down as well and flip back over.
Morgan Rodgers?
No. What's his name? Was it Barnsley?
Oh dear, halfway line.
Oh, the halfway line, Bradford.
Before that, yeah.
Bradford Barnsley, what a goal.
Yeah, don't count them, lad. They're League One goalies, isn't that?
Alright, you call me a fucking footy snob.
Well, Prem count more. Obviously, that goal that Villa score. Villa score, the technical ability from Cash to hit that volley, for Dyche to pull it down and then flick it back over the defender.
Great touch from Dyche.
Yeah. And for Buendia to bend it in.
It's a great goal, a great team goal. I just think you score from...
So a lad, and there's a good goal from the halfway line, but it's so he punts it. It's a so he punto.
But he scores.
Oh no, it's a good goal, but it's a good goal. But I'm saying, as a goal, the Villa goal's well better goal.
As a team goal, yeah, the Villa goal's a better goal.
I think. Listen to the game of opinions, isn't it? Burnley's second goal was a cracker, yeah. Right there, Lee Bannon.
Oh yeah, that was the absolute thunderbastard.
Yeah. Did anybody see Beto's miss?
Yeah, you know what?
It was a bit harsh on him.
Which one? The one in Africa or
the one in Africa was horrific.
In the week, the international break.
No,
the one at City.
I don't watch that. The African nonsense pottery, lad.
the one against.
Bad, even for them bad standards, it was bad.
Was it?
Oh
really bad.
God!
Hang on, where's he from?
Guinea-Bissau.
Well, I felt he was Portuguese.
Is he? Yeah. No, they've got
just
Walter Mead. Walter
Mead. The Burnley second goal there.
Goal that was. Oh, what a goal it was! Yeah.
That's better than Buendia's.
It's a thunderbastard of a goal.
I think the team goal, though. I think it's as a team goal. It's a fucking great goal. That Villa goal.
Watch it as his ball's coming through with Josh. It's spinning and then he hits it that clean. It doesn't move.
Yeah, they're the best them. When you hit it that sweet, the ball.
It doesn't move.
Did you see the scar on Dyche's leg after the tackle?
Yeah, it was naughty.
It's like a proper shark bite, wasn't it?
That's proper
naughty. Did you see him arguing with Andy Taylor, the referee, on the thing? Oh, that's what he's obviously arguing over.
Fair enough, though. Fucking hell. Because that's naughty.
I thought John McGinn was lucky when he fucking elbowed the player who runs past him. Was it Tell?
Yeah.
And he spun. I thought he was lucky there because he fucking didn't have confidence. Ref just played on.
Doesn't half play like that, though, McGinn. Elbows and ass.
He loves it, doesn't he?
He's a lump like, and he is a little lump, little dump truck.
I think Everton were unlucky against City.
First half, he should have. I think the first half, he had a couple of chances.
Put his 1-0 up.
I think he's stretching.
Indai is starting to look.
It's like a player. I was speaking to my mate in work today, Kieran said to me, like, how much you reckon he's worth? 40? And I was like, you can get double that for him.
I think so, yeah, at the minute.
I think you get double that for him. Between 70 and 80, he's looking like a player.
We play Spurs at home on Sunday. I want to see him number 9.
Yeah, put him through the gut.
Do you think he's that good?
He can't do any worse, lad. He can't do any worse. And at least you've got Alcaraz.
So you're playing
back.
The 3 behind him, Alcaraz,
Grealish and Dewsbury all.
Who's off the right?
Can't do any worse, you're right though,
Alcaraz.
you're right.
Alcaraz on right winger?
Yeah, he plays him like as a
he does,
shift, doesn't he?
Does. What about...
Problem you've got is you got O'Brien at right back, so it's like fucking, there's no width on that right side.
There's nothing getting past him.
What about Tyler Dibbling?
He came on, didn't he? Did he come on in the game? Or
did he come against City?
Come on and got booked. I think he only played about 10 minutes.
I was really underwhelmed by him in the game. I thought he was poor when I seen him in the Palace game.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Walter Means goal as well. We didn't even speak about that.
Matete shut Zaha up with a hat-trick.
I think you know what? He should have. Remember Zaha, didn't he have the Superman top with the Z on it? Wouldn't it be boss if Matete pulled it up with the M on a Superman?
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah. No, he didn't do it, but I should have done that though.
When we were talking about Middleton before, I gave him a message on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's just texted us back then saying he's up for it.
Oh, nice.
He sent his phone number over, so we'll give him a bell. Yeah.
Nice.
Chaps, we're getting Ant Middleton on the pod.
You can open up our new stewed.
Oh yeah.
What was going to say?
Couple of people at Brentford 2-0.
Lampard's doing a good job at Coventry, undefeated.
Flying.
22 goal difference. And so is Rob Edwards.
Chance.
Game over. Game done and dusted. Who's got the assist?
So is Rob Edwards at Middlesbrough and Middlesbrough and who the fucking hell was he on about there?
Why does everyone keep asking about Millwall?
Middlesbrough and
Stoke.
Coventry are sitting 1 and 2, and obviously Stoke are doing well in third, and Millwall are doing all right as well up there. Alex Neil's doing a good job there. So, who do you think comes up out of the champ this year?
I'd love Coventry too for Lampard. I think he's doing very well, mate.
Do you think if he comes up, he stays at Cov?
I'd hope so for the season.
I can't see anyone past Coventry at the minute.
He's done a good job there, hasn't he? Like, but again, we're only 10 games in. You've got to go 46 games there, so you've got a lot more. Twists and turns in that division. I just think when you're out there in front like that, I think you're there to be shot at.
It would be good to see 3 teams who went down last year not come back up, and then 3 teams go down this year.
Who newly promoted. So it's like a nice change up to the league.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see go down? If I said to you out the Premier League, who would you like
Everton.
to see go down?
Wolves. Wolves, yeah.
I think Wolves deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
They can't keep selling your best. You can't keep selling your.
Like I know you were saying that before, but
you can't keep selling your best players and expect to stay in the Premier League.
A good result though. Keith Andrews, I thought he was going to be the first casualty of the season. Keith,
he's doing well.
Yeah, doing great.
Arguably could have said Brentford would have been favourites to go down.
Considering how many good players they lost, you know what I mean?
Nuno
some
out.
Fucking good players.
Dave H there saying Nuno out.
He's just said, Dave, as well, that the lights are on in the city stadium or whatever it's called. So they must be an out in Dyche.
Yeah,
getting some
Dyche. Whoa, he's Dyche.
It'd be interesting.
Absolute woke nonsense.
It's a fucking great job for Dyche, that. Like, really good job for him.
And a Forest in Europe.
Yeah, they got Porto. Boss.
Fucking Dyche.
I know, he's in the fucking...
Mad.
Flying.
He's obviously a sound company.
You'd have to say he deserves it, in terms of he's done a good job at Burnley, no matter what anyone says. He's done a fucking great job at Burnley.
Got Burnley in the Europa League.
Have you not texted him yet?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, text me. And I don't think he's texted me back yet, actually.
Because he's probably signed his contract, didn't he? Why?
Yeah, well, he hasn't. He obviously fucking hasn't ink muffin me on the paper because he hasn't texted me back yet.
Too busy getting that fucking sign-on fee.
But again, I think, you know, the Everton job, I think the job he did at Everton, I know they were fucking turgid in the end. It was some bad footy, but I think his hands were tied by the amount of shit that was in the club. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, he's got to take some element of the blame for the style of footy and obviously the draining attacking confidence that they had. But I think it's one of them where you've been promised something and then, you know, you end up in an administration, you end up with all kinds of chaos going on. And I think even the better, from speaking to him, I've just felt he got a little bit disheartened with what was going on there in terms of, you know, it's hard to compete in the Premier League unless you can, you know, spend the money. If you're not fucking spending money, you're falling behind in that league. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here with Forest.
Think he'll keep them up?
Yeah,
I think that's
I like Forest team.
Oh, the team on paper, get it up. The team on paper.
It depends which way he goes. I can't see him playing a back five, which Ange played 5-3-2 or 5-3-1-1 against Chelsea.
Was that right? Sorry, there was no draws in the Premier League this weekend.
I didn't even see that.
Didn't notice that. No.
Let's have a look.
It just flashed up then. Was no draws. Oh no, Palace Bournemouth, the only one.
Don't say it.
That was a fucking great draw.
It'd
That
be
one.
interesting to see what he does with the team because he's very basic shape, isn't he? Dyche, what will he be? 4-3-3, 4-4-2. I can't see him playing a back five.
I think Chris Woods is his loving. He's going to love Chris Woods.
He's going to be such a Dyche player.
Yeah, but they've got them Brazilian lads they've signed as well.
That Jesus or what's his name?
Everton.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. I think he'll go more 4-2-3-1. I think he'll go
two
that
sitters.
Gibbs White. You've got Hudson-Odoi, haven't you? You've got
Elliot Anderson.
Or as the 10.
You'll have that Sangare. I would say you'd have Sangare, Elliot Anderson, Gibbs White in the middle. You'll have Hudson-Odoi and
who's the other one?
Winger, right wing.
I'm trying to think who would play out there.
But the other Langer, didn't he? But he's
never know. He might actually solidify it and bring like Yates back in, Ryan Yates as an older midfielder. You got Douglas Luiz there as well, haven't you? He's come in. So
Sangare,
the Brazilian kid.
Sangare's big boy in the middle. I think Dyche like him.
But he signed Zinchenko. And you were playing a 5 at the back with Nico Williams.
I know you think. I still think Elliot Anderson's best position is further up the pitch.
As the 8.
But then he's playing for England.
Is he going to start for England in the World Cup?
He looks that way.
It depends because you're right. What you're saying is fashionable at the minute. He's done very well when there's been a few of the big hitters out the team. If he gets to the end of the season, he's still playing this well, which he's playing very well still.
By the way, loads of people got that right there. There was loads of people said 2-0 Brentford in the pre-match in the chat. Did you have 2-0 Brentford?
I had 2-0 West Ham.
2-0 West Ham.
Do the opposite.
Yeah, do the opposite what Eddie and I do.
Yeah, loads had 2-0 Brentford there.
We're actually shit at betting.
Crap.
We actually need to stop. I reckon. I don't know how much though I spent on betting over the weekend. I didn't win a penny.
No, I don't do that.
I don't know why I do bet builders. I've done a bet builder and I thought Ugarte, a player at Anfield. I thought he'd be a yellow card. No sign of him on the
I'll
bench.
only do a bet builder on watching the match.
5 minutes or something. Fucking bet builder, not worth a carry. And then I'd done the over 1.5 goals. Guess who let me down? I was going. I had Thursday. I had the game on the Thursday.
Oh yeah,
and the women's footy. I had women's footy and the game on the Thursday.
Women's footy.
At the Friday, I had Middlesbrough Ipswich in Bosch.
Yeah.
Who lets me down? Fucking Gary Neville, Salford, only 1-0 older than over 1.5 goals in that. You little fucking cunt. Yeah.
What you been reckon on Barini?
Little cunt.
Fabio Barini.
Where's he at?
Oh yeah, he signed for Salford, hasn't he? Yeah.
What?
Signed for Salford, yeah.
No.
Has he?
Fabio Barini signed for Salford.
It's a good signing for them if they can get him fired. He's obviously a quality player, but League Two, an Italian in League Two
34.
who's coming towards the end, who's not physical, is going to get a rude awakening in that division. His quality should be too much for it, but he is going to get
34.
Physically. He's an Italian who's played
like
abroad.
A built man. Josh just said he's 34.
34.
And he's not like strong.
And he's coming. His beard's coming home, and
he doesn't know that them refs down there. Yeah. He doesn't know down there that them refs don't fucking play by the rules that they do in them other divisions. They just let physicality go on that you've never seen in your life.
Love this flash scores, you know, you can just delve into a rabbit hole. So just looking at that, he was at a Turkish team before he went to Sampdoria, obviously back in Italy. I'm just looking at this Turkish team's current squad. They were called Karagümrük. I've never heard of them, but he scored a few goals over there. They've got Andre Gray playing for them at the minute.
Oh, was Gray out there? Oh yeah, he's out there, yeah.
Daniel Johnson, he's played for Preston.
Yeah, remember him, with the dreads?
David Fofana, he was at Chelsea and Burnley.
Fofana?
Yeah, striker.
So they must have someone in charge there who's got links then, haven't they?
Someone will have, who gets all the cast-offs from England.
Yeah.
Or the UK. Man of the match there, who do we think? Thiago? Easy?
No, I never say it's easy. I think
thought that Damsgaard had a good game.
Gonna say Damsgaard was probably in the just bossing it a bit, but Thiago looked a bit of class up front, didn't he? I don't know. Say Damsgaard.
Have they given it to anyone on here? Have you seen anyone?
Not yet. And the lad who's grown into a really good Premier League footballer, that Nathan Collins at the back.
Yeah, people raving about him.
Someone's saying something positive about Dyche's fucking nuts, Joey. Moyes, who is not the brightest bulb in the box, won about 10 games or something with the exact same players. Neither know how to sub though. I know what you're saying, but don't forget, I think the doom and gloom are just reached the point with Dyche where I think not going to get the money, knows he's on the way out, maybe knows Moyes is getting lined back up, and I think the players I think it all just come to a bitter end there, and it was just the right decision to move on. Moyes comes in and freshens the place up, but tactically, we did do phenomenal with the same group of players, but I don't think, as I say, I don't think Dyche is a bad manager, but this is a massive job for him. He's got to go in there and prove, that he's a top manager, because, the job at Everton certainly did peter out in the end, and it won't have done him any favours how poor they were, in terms of attacking. They were dreadful actually in the end. It was fucking tough to watch.
Yeah, it's. I think he's right, but I think Dyche's team he's taken over now with Forest is better than the team he had with Everton.
Yeah, but obviously it's a team in a tailspin, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? The players' heads are going to be spinning at Forest.
But the team's that good. It's not a tailspin where you look at the squad like a Rangers saying you look at the team and you go, fuck me, they're shit. It's a team where you go, actually, they only need a couple of good results on the bounce and they're fine. They've got a really good squad.
But they've got the distraction of Europe, which doesn't help.
Not great for them.
Everyone who's not used to it, it doesn't help you in the league campaign. It's usually worth 6 to 9 points off your league campaign playing on a Thursday night, which they've got this distraction of now.
Yeah.
They've also got a lack of confidence running through the building, and also you've got a Henry VIII type character in as the owner.
Off with his head.
It's literally off with his head. So you're going, if Dyche doesn't start, quick here, and you've got to make some tough decisions in the team, all of a sudden do you end up in a situation in, say, February where Forest haven't picked up and they're in the fucking market for the 4th manager of the season, and you did see Maranachas linked with taking the job himself before Dyche was appointed.
And if there's any owner who said he's linked with the job for his own club, it's him, because he's just fucking at the ball, Maranachas.
But also, look, he spent big on the team. He's invested really well in Forest. Obviously, this year's going to be shy for them, but he did get them in Europe last year, and they were having a phenomenal season. So, we can, as quick as it can go wrong, it can quickly turn around. And I do think they've got some really good components in the side. They've got the basis of a really good side. I just think they need to settle it in, and if they do, you can easily see Forest finishing comfortably in the top 12 of the Prem.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll go down.
No, I can see them.
But we did say, could Ange take them down? Fucking hell.
I can see them.
So, we're going to have a break, aren't we? Next couple of days, Champions League. Are we back Monday night next week?
We're back.
Have we got a game? Who is it? Monday? Have we got one? Monday?
Let's have a look now.
We'll have a Friday, won't we? We'll have a full English.
Yeah, we'll have a little... We'll
no
have
game
a
again?
Upload on Friday.
No game?
No.
What about the Sunday games?
There's
League One game, Port Vale,
Stockport. Friday night game again, Leeds West Ham. Saturday.
Can't watch another 90 minutes of West Ham.
No.
Brentford Liverpool on 8 o'clock.
No,
Saturday night.
You got Everton Tottenham Sunday at 4.
Who is it?
Everton Tottenham.
We'll be going to that.
He's going to the game.
Just 1 ticket.
If you aren't going to the game, we can do that. But it's up to you.
See how it goes. I don't know what we're doing yet. I don't know yet.
We'll announce it over. Hey, if not, there'll be a show on Monday, regardless.
Yeah, there'll be a catch-up show Monday over the weekend's nonsense and political nonsense.
Yeah, see.
But we'll be back on Friday night anyway.
Forward to this week then. Obviously, Tommy Robinson's first appearance at Villa Park.
I can't.
He turns up. I think
imagine he turns up.
Atletico Madrid will be a cracker.
Imagine he turns up, sat next to fucking...
Have you not got a Champions League game this week?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Tough game. Really tough game.
Home and away.
Away. Listen, it's going to be... It could be 6 on the bounce.
No, you can't lose 5 on the bounce.
5 on it.
Did see a video of Trent's brother going on about Liverpool having a
I
problem?
don't know. He's
been live streaming.
He's been live streaming, hasn't he?
Oh, right.
So I don't know what that's all about.
Real was shit yesterday.
They
draw.
shit.
0-0.
Was it? I don't know. They were shit though. I've heard they were shit. They were
shit.
Seen
the sending off in the game against them where the lad running into Vinicius. It's never been a red card. That comes on. He comes on. The lad as a sub on the 78th minute and gets sent off in the 78th and 30 seconds.
We say our officials are bad, but when you should watch them Spanish ones, mate, fucking hell. If there's not corruption in that league, I'll be shocked.
Oh yeah, we've seen the thing when the parents started singing the song and the fella giving loads of decisions to Madrid. So make sure, look, to build our community, make sure you like, subscribe, share it, retweet it, or whatever. We want to try and get the word out so we can get to as many people as possible.
Send it to all your mates.
If you want to join the further conversation, we've got our Telegram group where you can join to be a member, and there's a a daily conversation, isn't it, in the group? It gets lively from time to time. Also, there's loads of dodgy betting tips in there.
Very dodgy. But if you want to join the Telegram, you just have to join the YouTube membership. I'll put a link in the chat, but you can also find it on YouTube now. And then, yeah, you just get straight in the group chat after that.
Right.
And we do have it daily. So,
all right, that
nice
us.
one.